I flopped it. I fucking flopped the nuts. Two, three, like 400 more in this fucking pot. How do I fold? You got fucking ace king of clubs or some shit. Fucking jack 10 of clubs or some shit.
If I had ace king of clubs, probably raise free. So you can raise that.
Raise a fucking turn. Picked up some equity. Why you raise a turn? A fucking 6 of clubs in the river. $400. You can't pull for $400 fucking dollars here. Ugh. Fucking jam. They say never call the shop. How do I fucking fold?
$400.
Hey. I seen Jacob. I'm like, hey,
Fuck!
This is how we love to start the show here at PBKC, and now it's time for the intro.
Welcome to PBKC Streaming Live.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go.
Here's what happened on our previous shows. We're streaming live in West Palm Beach, Florida.
3, 2, 1.
I swear to God, how many fucking times do you flop the nuts and lose and hold them? It's so weird. It's like theoretically it doesn't happen that often, but it happens to me a lot. Like every time I flop a straight, I think to myself, here it goes. Like I'm never folding. Fuck it. You know what I mean? All right, here it goes. And then they fucking blow it up or they fucking make a flush or whatever. No shit, right?
It just sucks because you can't improve at that point.
Yeah, but you flop the fucking nuts. It's not real low. I know to fucking fold if I flop the nuts at real low, 50. You know, but when you do that shit in this game, hold them, you're usually good when you flop the fucking nuts. You know what I mean? Ah!
What a way to start the show today, Matt.
Right. For those of us just joining us,
We're at PBKC, 1111 North Congress Avenue in West Palm Beach, right across the street from the Palm Beach International Airport.
Well, I flopped the nuts. He went perfect to catch up, and then go ahead.
yes, a common hazard in Hold'em is, well, all the cards have to come out. And just because you're in the lead after 5 doesn't mean you'll be in the lead after 7.
I mean, I opened for 40, he makes it 160. I'm on the button with 70 of clubs.
That was a nice pregame.
Never folded.
All right, well, we know what El Burro's got.
Check.
Kind of.
Check.
You would have pregame like that. You don't ever need to actually play the game.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and...
It's not bad. It's continuing through. We're holding on to it.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm
I
saying.
beat him for 900 the first hand. I gave back 600 of him within 10 minutes.
Say, don't believe everything you see on television. And, well, that's certainly holding true.
And then you got
20 minutes later, then I got
pregame.
Yeah, that's an excellent question.
Where does it say that, Fredo? Did it say that in your email? Let's see. Where does it say it's the big dog final table, Fredo? Not seeing that right now. Know if Noah might have changed something. Oh, it says it on the bottom. I see what you're talking about. Oh, I see. I get that.
It is. It really is. I know, but I played a little bit of PLO, and I learned quickly. Don't flop the nuts in PLO. Fold. If you flop the nuts in
Yeah,
PLO,
there was a bit of
hold them when you flop
a
the nuts.
technical difficulty with the up in the booth. They're sorting it out.
Yeah, thanks, Fredo. Yeah, no, I thought when you first said that, I thought that we had changed that when you get the email letting you know that we're going live right now. That's what I first thought you meant. But yeah, I saw what you're talking about. We'll try to get that changed up in the booth. Obviously, the last time we did a live show was Sunday night for the marathon final, the big dog table that lasted 5 hours.
Yeah, but on the turn you can't escape, and then I can't fold when you have $300 fucking dollars in front of you in a fucking $4,000 pot. It wasn't. It wasn't 500. It was 1, 2, 3. Had like 3. 520. 520 on the river. He only had 300.
No. There was 400 back, and I had 100 and change.
I forgot what he threw
Because
out.
I threw greens in the front. I said, "Oh, man," and then I had another.
Oh, I only saw 200 and whatever, like $300.
I had 80 and white, 300 up front, and then.
I mean, I don't think I was pulling for 500 either. I'm just like, I lost the fucking nuts. You know?
I mean, I'm doing the same thing with just a straight.
That's what I mean. If you're doing the same thing, like I said, never call the shot.
I know there's zero chance you're holding ace king there.
Yeah, I think most of us would have folded on the flop. Saw it coming.
My name is Mike Jameson. I'm here with Matt Fagan today. This is not one of the shows you're going to hear a lot of commentary on today.
They're pretty much driving the bus for us.
It started early today.
No, dude.
You're not drinking, right, already?
I just started, yeah. Are you kidding? After that fucking hand? Dude, I need a fucking double.
Yeah, El Burro is lit.
Oh, yeah,
He's
for sure.
lit. He hasn't
yeah.
even started drinking yet. Wait till he starts drinking.
Oh, fuck, man.
I don't think we're going to get a word in edgewise.
No, and I'm not even going to try. I'm going to take a nap for a little while.
Right.
Fredo says that that was a great final table. Kevin came back from lowest chip stack to win.
Yeah,
though,
he
and
did.
he actually told me after the show, he's like, that's when he plays the best. And I think we got to see some great poker on Sunday night with Kevin, Jeff Charlton,
Yes.
and the whole crew.
No, I mean, I lost more than I won. That's
A lot.
I had
Great
forgotten.
poker.
Well, I'd forgotten that Matt was actually in the booth that
in the
night.
booth,
so
yeah.
I told him, hey, we had a 5-hour show Sunday. He's like, I know, I was there.
I was in the booth with no air conditioning.
Oh man. I'm not sure. We have a new player in seat 10 today. We'll have to meet him soon. It's Wes in seat 10. Welcome, Wes, to the show.
Hey, dude. I kind of thought I was going to be running like God today when I hit a fucking straight flush.
I'm not sure if that's a seat that they're going to fill or not, Fredo.
If there is a silver lining, is you didn't lose any money. You're not down any money because you won more in that pot, right?
No, I won like 1,000 in that pot. I lost like 1,000 in that pot. Evened out, man.
And then you won that pot.
Yeah, so you're up.
So I should be up like $200 now.
Oh, what are you complaining
Well,
about?
I'm in
Yep,
for
Trevin's still pushing
Brandon's down.
with his pair.
You're in complaining.
Then they got 37.
I'm used to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
Any 8, any 3, we'll get it for him. And nope, it's another 5.
all right.
Wow.
Oh, we just won fucked up, bro. That's so retarded.
I've never seen such enthusiastic applause for Ace 10 2-pair before.
Isn't it
but-
amazing?
Forward to the max, bro.
Well, that's why folks got to tune in. You'll never know what you're going to see.
Nope, that's for sure.
I thought if I said one more joke, I was going to get roundhouse.
You got 9 clients on this table for any therapist or psychiatrist.
Whoa. Not for me.
8, I'm sorry. Then we got Walter. And that's just a woman therapist. Then we got 9.
Yeah, depends on how hot she is.
Yeah. If she's hot, we
And
got
I
9.
got problems all day long.
Oh, man.
Shout out to our great dealer. That is Brian.
You don't have to shout at him. He's right there.
Well, I mean, I'm only saying that because he's here. When he's back on the table, we can say all the bad things about him that we were going to say. He's a great guy, though. A long-time employee. I'm going to actually write a story about him one of these Wednesdays coming up.
Well, I'm sure he'll tell you what to leave out.
I'm not going to ask a lot of people's opinions of him and stuff because I want to keep it clean, obviously.
No, he's good guy. You know, for a Ranger fan.
Yeah.
School your jets, Ace. Oh, it's an automatic claw. I got it. Okay. All right, looks like no reaction.
I'm going to raise. I hear too many voices. I'm scared.
Is that why they were talking about therapists at the table?
I think they were.
I mean, if you're hearing voices in your head, well, it's might be time to make an appointment.
$40 American dollars.
There we go, Fredo. We fixed that. It now says 2.510
Yeah,
millimeter
there
hold.
we
Thanks for letting us know, though.
And we're getting the right cards in the reader, so
Man, this is
bit
this
of a
is good.
bumpy start, but
The show's
they're-
going swimmingly so
they're,
far.
well, they fixed it relatively quickly.
This is one of the liveliest tables we ever have here on the show.
Mhm. Now Burro sitting there with that set of 8s.
Burro.
Sure we can call him that? Can't call him that if he checks. Slow playing a set. Coiled like a snake. Ready to strike. And does Brett think it's worth the open-ended?
No, I'm good right now. Not a drug. It's
Oh, okay. Sorry, you got
hydration.
excited there for a minute.
Pedialyte hydration.
I buy those. Those are good.
I just bought them.
Those are fab.
Somebody told me to buy them.
Liquid IV?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they're expensive, buddy. So if you don't want it, give it back. I
really
took a look at you and I could tell you need a friend today. I don't know if it's because you lost that fucking Marshall.
Well, that might have something to do with it.
I should ask him if he's got any left because I brought my jug of water. That looks
did you?
actually kind of big. Mix it in with the jug of
Really
water.
nice, yeah.
Get it from Amazon?
Be nice.
I bought it at CVS. If I can one over.
We got a button
I
shot.
get mine from Amazon.
Yeah. No, this shouldn't be caffeine. This is supposed to be good.
No, it's not caffeine.
There's another one that does like
Oh,
lemon
yeah.
ginger one. That was
No, this is like a hydration, Pedialyte type of thing.
got like there's a few different flavors.
Yeah, this isn't for caffeine or anything like that. It's actually good.
Active
There's
doctors.
there's a lemon ginger one.
yours.
That has caffeine.
I got it.
That has caffeine in it.
Yeah.
That's probably my
Whatever
favorite one.
doctor
Do you crash
recommends,
or-
you do that.
All right, we got a button straddle.
I normally go for quiet play. Like I play soccer.
Surgery or anything?
I normally go for quiet play game.
Tables like this as a dealer can be fun, but when it gets like really loud, you do have to. You gotta watch out so you don't lose control.
Oh, for sure.
it can spiral on you quick.
Our dealers are great at keeping the control on the table. We have Brian BG. He's dealing right now. I wouldn't say this to his face, but he is a great guy.
Paul, Sean, if you're watching the stream, I apologize, buddy. I'm sorry. I'm not you. I can't play the hand where you call.
That's because you're not Batman.
I know.
Please
All right,
don't make it remember.
All right, and Wes has got the Kennel Club hand.
K9.
It's one of the other 13,000 hands.
Yeah, sometimes I talk very favorably about that hand on the show, but now ask me if I ever play it.
No.
Well, I can't play at the Kennel Club.
Oh, that's for sure.
Right, I got to go to another room to play,
Yeah.
and
Just
they never
doesn't-
had dogs.
doesn't
yeah,
feel the same, no.
Yeah, that hand only has the mystique
Oh, of course.
at the Kennel Club. You can't play it, in other spots.
Is there like a little, they have like a little, they had like a little lint brush. They had like a little roller, like a sticky roller thing. That's cool. We got a bunch of debris over here.
They got mayonnaise.
I thought they had like a lint roller for like a suit or something.
Want a dirty
Yeah,
one?
exactly.
The Indians have mayonnaise.
Well, now you know why I'm not a good poker player.
They would know what to do with it.
Their
farming
I don't have fingernails.
Can't farm mayonnaise.
Fingernails.
They weren't digging deep enough.
I'm not patient. 300.
Where'd you get that from?
A little birdie gave it to me.
So you're only gonna clean your area?
How much is that? I call?
I don't know. For $20, I'll clean your area. It's no problem. Get in line, though.
What area?
Actually, I want a hand, so don't touch my area.
I get manscaped with this thing,
Don't
too.
touch this area. Actually, my hand.
Put the duct tape on this. Get the duct tape on this.
How uncomfortable would that be?
Yeah, right?
Never know till you try.
Real manscaping. Oh my God. One of my buddies in Chicago, he's a little old world guy. He would go to this like Russian bathhouse. It was like, you might have to stick a hold on. It's like a Russian bathhouse, and it was all male. He was trying to convince me to go to this thing. I'm like, tell me, describe it again. He was like, dude, it's really hardcore.
Hold on a second. You entertained it for more than a second?
Yeah. No, dude, we're doing a Russian bathhouse, right? He said it's totally old school, old world, but it's a little weird because these guys literally like no. They do like some kind of like an ass circle, they scrub your ass out. Like
It's
they,
fucking guys.
yeah, I know. I was like, no way am I getting some old Russian guy up with his hand up my ass. He's like, he's not gonna put his hand up your ass.
Get
It's
the
a prostate
beef
exam.
bun ready.
It's not a prostate exam. It's like an anal scrub
Marshall,
or
let us
something. I'm
know
like, oh,
what you would do
that
if
sounds
so
great.
prostate-
It's a lot more.
So everybody,
Yeah.
we have a big ticket giveaway we got going on right now. Miami
thank God.
Dolphins tickets to see them versus the Falcons, and we also have tickets to the world's largest outdoor cocktail party. I'm going to listen to them.
Do
in
not
the
let El
background.
Burro distract you.
And you can enter on our Facebook, facebook.com/PB Kennel Club. Enter for both those ticket giveaways today. And enjoy this show. It might be their last Thursday show, but it's going to be fun.
Wow.
It's been a fun show already so far.
Oh, and speaking of fun, double bomb pot time. Might explain the lack of graphics, because whenever they throw up the two boards, the graphics are just like,
Yeah.
you know what, I give up, I'm out. See y'all next hand.
I know. It's like, well, they're checking.
He's like, I'm going to sit out to the next bomb
He's a
pot.
Joel Brunson. He's a Joel Brunson. He's like, if they're checking, I'm a bet.
Yeah.
Joel Brunson. All right, fuck it. The old fuck it I call. That's a classic move here at the
Some
kennel.
content may not be appropriate for younger viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
That's one of the
I'm
two
usually
chicks
like,
who wear
I'm all right with this. And then I'm like, whoa, wow.
Hands up, at least one. You gotta give me at least one. I want at least one of these. All right, I want it. Let's do it. Come on. Let's do it, baby. Come on.
Once or twice.
At least one of them's mine. I got a straight on one board.
He does indeed have a straight on the top board.
One of them.
And two pair on the bottom.
Yeah, you got the other one. Yeah, you got the other one. Yeah.
Get to the chopper.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. You're free rolling me on that fucking turn, man. Don't do that to me. Easy now. Don't do me like that.
He's like,
Don't do me
yeah.
like that. That would've been
Don't scare me like that.
Face
Yeah.
on the river. Oh, man, that would've hurt.
We would have seen a lift off for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, Ron, for not ruining the game.
Yeah, yeah.
Appreciate that break on the river.
Now Marshall would have only been up 175 bucks.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Because remember, folks, no matter how bad you may be doing in your poker session, it is always the dealer's fault.
Oh, for sure.
I had to take a bit of a chewing out. One of my buddies that we talked hands with, he watched the stream, and he was like,
Is he liking?
I said, dude, did you, no. I
I was
said,
just saying, I don't know we have to
did
see.
you see the stream? And he was like, yeah, about a half of it, but I just got so fucking pissed. I was screaming at you. I had to leave because I was either going to call you and tell you to being a fucking moron, or I was just going to fucking
Actually,
leave.
it's small block. You should watch every day.
He was like, you couldn't take it.
That's only 3 hours a week.
So funny. He's like, dude, I said, I'm watching the stream today, but you better not play like a fucking jackass. I am no fool. What do you expect?
Well,
What, they haven't let Gruden go yet?
They did. They did.
No, I know, but they haven't like let it go.
Oh, no, that's what the
I
name
seen the funniest meme last night. I want to get in politics, but it was a picture of John Gruden and had a picture of Hunter Biden's mask on his face, and it said if John Gruden had pretended to be Hunter Biden, so the media will ignore his emails or something. Fuck.
I just saw that one, actually. Yeah. Being a Raiders fan, I just see it constantly. I see it all the time. That's all I ever see now when I go on social media is about John Gruden.
Can't call someone.
All right, let's get out of the bar.
Yeah, no,
I just don't understand that. Oh, by the way, I was talking to a buddy of mine about that. He's a hardcore sports, like hardcore dude, like and on the inside a little bit. And he said that the inside story, what really went on, is John Gruden and Goodell have been at each other's throats for
400.
and that there was
that's not really inside information.
And then exactly, and so they decided to use this as an excuse to squeeze Gruden out of the NFL. And it was basically that, no more betting. Like they made this as the excuse to get rid of him. That Goodell's been looking to chop his head for a long time. That's what he told me. I don't know if it's true or not, but it makes more sense that way. Makes a lot more sense.
Well, she may be a lady, but it is still good to be the king.
Fired or resigning, forced to resign
In this
because
hand.
he called somebody a pussy in an email or whatever.
Yeah, like 7 years ago.
Yeah, please. No, I'm more inclined to believe that Goodell had it out for him, and this was the perfect opportunity to get him.
Yeah, I've seen that there's more. There's more that we haven't heard about, in the media yet. So
There's always more we haven't heard.
yeah, so that's. I wait to judge until I hear everything.
That's
and
why, me personally, as a football fan, I'm not speculating.
it's not sounding good for Chucky right now. I'd just say.
So much more is going to come out about that.
Thank you very much. Because he loves that 10.5.
Yeah, exactly,
You
right.
can make 2 straights with it, you know.
He would never fold that.
No, hell no, dude. He would have shipped right there.
No, I mean, that's
He probably would have
what
won.
he says. I would never fold
He
10-5.
probably would have won with it, but I can't play it the way he does.
No.
Fucking way.
I mean, most likely it's king now.
Have you played with Sean West?
You probably know Sean.
You'd know if you did.
Ponytail.
You would know if you did. The big guy, big white guy. He's got like a man bun. Looks like he might have played football when he was younger.
He dates one of the waitresses.
Yeah, he dates one of the waitresses downstairs. He loves Batman. He's got a Batman
Okay,
logo on his.
let me, so he's like 275 line, and then.
75.
That's his stride.
That's his straddle.
Interrupted
And then,
Miss Vanessa's story. That
line,
was
the whole
rude.
hand,
somebody
hands
goes all
up,
in, and then he calls
Yeah,
Yeah. And wins. Yeah, no, he's completely
you would
fucking
remember.
insane. You would remember. Yeah.
7-5 got 7-6
Dude, I
suited
had
to fold.
fucking aces and he blinded
Excellent.
200, so it was 2, 5, 10, 25, 200,
I can tell you the one
right?
thing that we
And,
know about Batman. He
I
makes
had
for an
aces, so I
amazing
made it
show.
like 600.
He does.
It comes back to him and he says, I gotta look at one. He sees a 4 of hearts and he's like, I guess I'm all in. Ships it for 2K. Like, I can't fold. I have to call. I fucking call. And of course he flops a 4 and rivers 3. He had 3-4 and fucking takes 2K off me. Like, blind. Like, motherfucker.
One day you go ship all in, and then you end up blocking jacks.
Yeah, he kept chipping blind and he would have like queens. He'd look down and it was so crazy. Yeah, he's doing
No,
stuff.
it wasn't
He
that.
snapped.
He went queen 4, blind, queen 4,
Oh my God.
high card. He won with high card.
He's a nice guy though. He's a super nice guy, but he's batshit crazy.
Oh, bad.
So he fits in well.
Okay, I see what he did.
I like that.
Does work with the gamble.
Yeah, I think he's more.
We had a debate downstairs once about who was Batman.
Ah.
He's like, I'm Batman. And I'm like, no, I'm Batman.
Race to 6.
We got to get Sean back on the show sometime.
And then somebody busted out some pictures of me at the hockey game, and they're like, nah, this guy's Batman.
Yeah, of course.
I'm really not folding.
It's either call or raise.
Yeah, I was trying to decide if I was going to raise or
I thought
not.
it was fold or all in.
I wanted to raise, but I've been trying to take it easy on Brandon after that fucking straight flush. I feel a little bad. Feel a little bad about
Yeah, you
that.
shouldn't play against Brandon anymore.
I feel bad.
it easy on me. I'm coming out.
Brandon's like,
I was going to say,
no. Don't do that.
don't patronize that guy.
Oh, real nice.
Walk-
Real
walk
fucking
some
neighborly,
here, take it
Walter.
easy.
Real fucking neighborly. That's real nice.
What are you working with over there?
He's making about 7.5 maybe. Shoulders, biceps.
Well, it doesn't matter if I were 3-bet you.
Oh, here we go with the math, guys. You got this spot for sure, 100%. If he ever starts talking to math, zero chance he fucking wins. He never makes the right decision as soon as he starts calculating shit. Hey, it's the best. Wes, listen, if you're all in, you start calculating math,
You're good.
fucking put it in the bank account.
I'm
Guaranteed win.
Start talking about where you're going to spend the money.
I generally use the math to rationalize.
Yeah,
all
yeah,
of
okay.
it.
Yeah.
Well, like, let me see.
Do you
I
think this
can't
guy can
talk
ever
myself into
rationalize
this.
anything?
I can usually talk myself
Look
into
at
All
this.
your
the
friends,
mood
how-
swings.
All your friends, how you got it? It's on you tonight. Lucky just gave you 1,500.
From one hand to the next.
Oh, I'm up?
Raise. Make it 65.
You're the best, Mark.
Round of drinks. Where's your drink?
It's sitting on my right hand pocket.
It's really not a drink if it's until it's empty.
Yeah, that's true. Get Agon on standby again.
I love that guy, man. He fucking saved my life.
Oh,
Look at that.
we were just talking about it.
Come on.
Poker is not a team sport.
Heads up action.
It is on this live stream.
That was the hand
Hold
that
it a
beat you,
fucking
Mark.
8. Hold it a fucking 8.
So I mentioned to you this on the last show last week. We did shows on Thursday and Friday last week, myself and Matt Fagan. And the Thursday comedy night is really heating up. We have J.J. Walker, who's Dynamite. He came from Good Times. He's like a cult icon. He'll be here next Thursday night, 1 week from today.
Oh, it's time for the ventilator.
Michael Winslow, the man of a million sound effects. I don't think that's exactly what he calls himself, but it's something similar to that.
That's
Right
Paul
on,
Jones.
yeah, right off the America's Got Talent stage. He'll be here November 4th. And Jim Florentine, he's into music too, hosts a lot of rock shows. They even hosts a show on Sirius Satellite on Ozzy's Boneyard. This guy's into metal and into comedy. Jim Florentine, November 18th. Andrew Dice Clay, there's not much to say about him. Everybody already knows. December 2nd. And Jackie the Joke Man Martling. He comes from the Howard Stern Show. He'll be here December 16th.
I feel like it only happens for me. I'm just going to do it right now.
He's good for 5 a day.
There's not a lot of bits I can do of Andrew Dice Clay's here on the stream.
No, not, well, I mean, if you were at the table, you could. Yeah.
Right. Those guys could right now, the way it's going today. But not me.
Marine players. That's a new name, El Banger. For the stream, El Banger.
Wait, I'll get a text once in 2 hours.
Not from your wife.
Actually, your text will show you how bad you played a hand for Vegas.
And right now, Brandon and Alberto are chopping the Black Widow's money.
Raise. 375 total.
And Black Widow says, like they say in Canada, peace out.
Wow, he got Brandon's number today. I thought you were going to slow down on him.
Well, then he told me he was gunning for me. You know what I'm supposed to do? Thank you. No, I hit the king. I hit the king. I just want a little more money out of you people.
So hockey starts tonight, Matt. Are you excited about that?
Just thinking of all the fun things we're going to do to Pittsburgh.
You can't, well, we're not going to talk about that a lot on the show because we've got some Pittsburgh fans that own this place.
My daughter just texted me, I see you live. I go, well,
Yeah, it's not like it happens that often. Haven't been in the same division since the 90s. So.
Yeah, oh, Walker, she asked about you.
It's both cards.
But no, one card, right? You can
No,
just
it's
get one.
both.
She's only
I
human.
can't remember.
You don't get to see your hand at all. Raise to 50.
You hold up one and
Drinking
you
game.
look
No,
at the other
no,
one and
you
you
hold up
lie.
both. In Blind Man's Bluff, you play by not looking at your hand and by looking at everybody else's hand. So you would get 2 cards, and then instead of looking at your hand, everybody puts their cards up and everybody gets to look at what everybody else has.
You do a process
And you
elimination.
play, and then you play the hand.
Oh,
That was hard. 5 players.
They taught me wrong. They said we played it with one card. That sounds fun. More exciting.
They did it one time in the World Series.
Yeah, I played Blind Man's Bluff.
Really?
It's don't drink when you're playing that game.
Oh, I can only imagine.
It is just 100.
Yeah. We're gonna do something fun. We used to show a card or pick like they remember the hand that the dealer would.
Yeah, I did it.
Yeah. I'm glad we're on the same page because my communication skills.
Oh, good.
Well, at least 7 of them.
Heads up.
With more than anyone would have.
It's a lot of outs, but that's not one of them.
Well, it's gonna take a year. I lost it. You're gonna take
So Brett with his 6 has the best hand.
I'm gonna warn you.
Looking at that bet, there is oh so much that can beat a 6.
Did you really? Did you really? Why?
No, she said I get it.
What? It's a great hat. I love that hat. You like it?
Because the first time we did it, I told her to watch it. I'm like nursing. She was at home that day. And now every week she watches it. My little one too.
Now the serious question. How do you know she's at school?
Yeah.
The little button here is that Daddy knows. Daddy. Her phone's at school.
Wait,
so
don't,
she's texting from it.
don't say it. She'll know.
She knows.
Oh, okay.
We're all on it.
Shout out to Linnell's kids watching from school.
Oh, yeah.
My wife is tracking me. I had no idea. She's like, you said you were at the store. I'm like, I was at the store. She's like, how the fuck do you know? She's like,
6 hours ago.
Don't worry about it. Yeah. She's like, I'm keeping tabs on you. What?
My daughter lost her phone 3 times.
This is the
Oh, wow.
cash game we play every Thursday here on the show, playing 2-5-10 no limit hold'em.
Just a regular.
It's been an ongoing show for about the past at least 2, maybe 2.5 months right here on our Thursday show.
One of them, it was in the bus, and I picked it up like at 5:30 because the bus went back to where they're off of 45th Street. All the buses parked there, and I'm like, where's this shit taking me? I'm like, I'm gonna get killed here. Then all the way in the back, all the buses were there, and then by her name they knew what bus, so they went, opened the bus, and it was there.
Oh my goodness.
It's crazy. Yeah.
One time,
That shows you that you track everything.
Yeah.
the morning they went to the beach with my daughter. She had to be
Raise, go to 60.
down by the water.
I get it.
Coach Chase, this is a guys that are here every week and playing on the live stream. It's a lively group of guys and ladies that play every week. Every once in a while, we'll have a newcomer come onto the show.
Yeah.
And they always have a good time. And it's a very lively show where you don't hear a lot about from us.
80.
Unless, of course, Wes wheezes with a suited spare tire.
Yeah. Thanks for listening, Coach Chase.
But I knew what ride she was on. So I went to the guy and said, listen, my daughter's phone's here. He's like, how do you know? I'm like, it's here. I'm looking at it right now. When this stops, look at all the seats, because it's here. And I didn't leave, man.
Put the phone in my pocket. Desk or something. Fell out.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's almost very,
But that
very
was just a
accurate.
simple app. Not the app.
150.
Wes going to lead out strong with his flush draw and pair of nines. So a pair of fours, excuse me, I misspoke.
Yeah, they got the new
Wes has the flush draw and the pair of fours.
What you're saying?
or whatever it is.
Like have it keep it in your pocket or something. Just around the school day.
So what is it though?
It's a tracker.
It's just a tracker.
But it's like, because you know, if
Is it a
someone's ever.
card or?
Yeah, you just put it in their wallet. Put it in their wallet.
Can you put it on a bracelet?
The guy's gonna throw the
Yeah, he's gonna throw the
Yeah,
phone,
yeah,
so like you
yeah.
want rather have
That's a
it.
tag.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like three or four for $100.
Yeah, yeah. And
Kim,
you
you're
tag,
thinking, right?
Tag different
Yeah.
things with it.
Yeah, you track backpack.
I just want to make sure everyone's
You can put one in a shoe.
That's the first thing to go.
Yeah,
You can put one in a shoe, like in a shoe
yeah.
sole or something, like slide one into the shoe sole or something, or in the wallet or
It's
something.
crazy.
Yeah, no, they're talking about AirTags from Apple. Some of you wouldn't know about, Matt, because you're not, you're not one of those guys. You don't really care for technology. You're
Embed it in the
just-
back of your neck.
That's how I was just thinking.
I don't care for tech. Okay.
Barcode.
Well, I mean, I just look at your phone and I'm like, Matt, he's just,
I've got
it works and he's cool with it.
Ooh, 9 on the river. Oh,
Number one.
I think it just made Wes's decision easier.
250.
Or did it? I love technology. I got a whole utility belt full of cat gadgets. Not smoke bombs, though. They won't let me have
No.
the smoke bombs anymore.
Not anymore? Aw.
They're more for the road than for home.
All in.
If the Panthers lose and they want to track me down, give me grief, just
No.
whip it.
Smoke
bomb on out of there.
Once in a while, Wes, we'll do whoever drags a pot picks one card and shows it just to show one. Like whoever wins a pot, just for shits and giggles. And we're all gonna go back and look at them anyway later.
The irony, El Burro is looking for free information in a game where you can see all the cards.
Oh, yeah. Tonight, what time does the game start?
7 o'clock.
Okay. And it's home game or away
Yeah,
game?
home game. Yeah.
Okay, so
That's where I'm going.
do you have your suit
I have a
under
change
your
of I have a
clothes?
change of clothes available.
Okay, good.
No phone booth.
Ray,
That's kind of
make it
old-fashioned.
Yeah.
Somebody asked me that. I said, "Do you need to find a phone booth to change?" I'm like, I'm
What
like,
about an Equinox? Can you do that?
with window tint that borders on illegal? Yeah.
Okay, great.
Think about it. Get those dogs
It
out
does
of
the
here.
job.
Don't even consider something. Anybody call? Wait for it back? I'm thinking of a very specific plot. So you know.
Hope it's the same one up.
Never heard that before as a dealer.
6 players.
If you believe that, I'll tell you another.
Oh yeah.
So we got 5 hands and a mystery hand. Mystery hands are fun.
Thought it might. Felt it.
50. Three players.
Ooh, tomahawk chopped over the head. And
Man.
slow plays it like a pimp. He's looking for a bet. Oh, Trevon hasn't acted yet. He tapped the table, did Brandon, but so I thought he was going to slow play it. But with only one player behind you, yeah,
300.
you got to throw out a little something.
Come on.
Full fold.
High pocket king.
Fold at 10.
I would say high hand, but his kicker's not playing.
No.
Kicker's dead to the ace.
Speaking of the high hand, got some great high hands downstairs. Double on the weekends. And the bad beat jackpot.
Oh, it's far more.
It's
than,
already at a healthy, almost $90,000. So
yeah, it's far more than double, my friend. On the
yeah.
weekends, it is quintuple. It goes from
is it?
112 to 500, 500, 1,000.
Awesome, man.
Yeah.
That's the weekends in PBKC.
I made a girl this weekend. That's what I was hoping you were 3 bet me.
Like a jam in your face.
Bro.
That's what I meant.
Oh my God.
Ron can't keep up. Don't let him break your concentration, Ron.
That's one last time. Think of that. Or somebody's.
No, maybe this was an accident.
That's Marshall's.
That could have been my 10. That could have been my 10. That could have been my big line. Yeah, my big.
And this is why you can't let the players throw you.
3 players.
They will try. Draymond's got the best hand with aces and 5s. I had a kid that was new to dealing that was ahead of me in the rotation, and he was struggling a bit. And he's like, well, what can I do? And I said, and he was just dripping wet and like sweat, and he was shaking. And I said, okay, I'm going to give you the greatest piece of dealing advice you're ever going to hear. Ready? Don't ever let them see you sweat.
Yeah.
At that point, you're done.
Yep.
No, not right.
So forget reading hands, forget dealing mechanics, all that. Just when you sit down, you got to be the man.
Oh, yeah.
Even if you're scared as hell, just sit down like you're the man, like you've been doing it for years.
Good advice.
You guys are sober now, right? I'm afraid what's about to happen, man. Oh.
Marshall, I'm really going to use that line.
Yeah, I think you should.
Please do that.
Just want to jam it in your face. You got to do that if Vanessa ever comes back, okay? Like, you have to actually get involved in a hand with Vanessa and say that. Like, Vanessa, can you 3-bet me here? And just keep saying it until she goes, why? Why do you want me to 3-bet you, Marshall?
How do you say mushroom slap in Chinese?
3 players.
And for the listeners, by the way, if you ever join us here at Palm Beach Kennel Club, don't do any of the things they're suggesting.
No. No. If Marshall says it, no.
Yeah.
Especially him.
And not just because he said it. But
Yeah.
Hey,
like,
man. Lockdown.
we have fun here on the live stream game, but
Stolen from me. Totally stolen.
downstairs in the regular poker room, a lot of this stuff will get you escorted out.
Vastly different. Hey, Black Widow with the K9.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it doesn't count.
Stolen from me. Fucking stolen.
Only the K is playing.
Oh, I thought I already bought that old one.
Yeah, but he's got 2 other ones.
You already picked it up, didn't you?
He's gonna have more C10s than fucking Chevrolet made.
Jesus, God in heaven. I did the recumbent bike yesterday to try to minimize my lateral performance and whatever twisting. And it's not as bad as I thought it was.
I'll put 15 into it.
For like half an hour recumbent bike and stretch. And my back is locked in.
A little tender?
I know. I've been giving it to her every day. She's been doing me every day.
Raise to 50.
Corey's
Today is so weird today.
Sometimes she does me twice a day. It's been going really well, actually.
Wonder why you got back problems.
You might want to call back up.
Do not give me 5. If you give me 5, I'm taking $3. Okay.
Oh my
2
God.
plus 1. $9 for you. A lot of love. There's a lot of love in that $1.
I don't even need to
Be raised.
tell you what you're gonna be doing for him.
210 total.
On me.
Yes.
Everybody.
The Black Widow.
The Black Widow up against ladies, ironically enough.
Hey, ladies. So what she said you used to work with muscles? Used to work with him? What y'all do? Oh, does he? He's got a bunch of things going on. He seems like a nice guy. little bit fucking crazy, but but that's usually a good thing. Yeah, so she was like, this guy, they call him Muscle, I don't know what his name is. He's a muscle-bound dude.
Race to 50.
Maurice? Mace.
I would not have expected him to be skinny.
Yeah, with a name like Muscles. Yeah. Although sometimes people give a name like Tiny to some huge dude. You could be Muscles if you're like a fucking heroin addict or something. Stringy little dude. Yeah, that was humorous having those two games collide. You know what I mean? Like both games getting short.
Players.
Wind up playing with those guys. They were a little bit wild. Yeah. Well, they play a really wild format. That 30 big blind max.
Well, they raised that stake.
Oh, did they?
It's 2 to 1,000 now.
Oh,
200 is a bet, all in for 180.
They're actually playing it. Good for them.
No more betting.
Ooh, the Black Widow boats up. She was already ahead.
Widow.
That's what we call overkill.
C10 is adding 1,000, guys. 1,000 in C10. I got you.
Oh, that's. Is that you?
No, I think that's what all this crap was that I was lifting up. Somebody. I don't know, there's fucking peanuts over here somewhere. Yeah.
Yes, 10 to go.
That's just 10.
Four players. Six, 5. Heads up, action.
You know, to make I do some and then I have some.
75.
Oh, did it? Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Liddell's over there reeling and dealing while we're playing some poker on the live stream.
Yeah.
Really
Always
interesting to
working,
see.
that guy.
Oh, he is.
Sits out of the shop, we'll bring it up so you can see.
Yeah, and if you need a shot next time.
Yeah, okay.
And gets raised with his straight. What should I do?
Wheels at wholesale.
Walter needs an 8 or a 7 and does not get.
All right, I'll have you on.
Yeah, just have him
about
call
it.
me.
I will.
Whatever needs to know.
All right.
Brett, I got the truck.
I heard. Yeah,
It's
man,
71
awesome.
step side, yeah.
Sweet.
It's a couple $100 more than I wanted to pay, but whatever. Not gonna do it.
What do you got to do to it?
Technically nothing, but to make it like I like it,
Yeah.
probably here, lower it, and just a couple touch-up stuff.
I'm the same way with cars.
What I need out of it.
Have to do certain things before I feel like it's ready, you know?
He doesn't know. He's like, I don't know. Whatever. I don't know.
Sure, and then if I know you something else, okay.
I don't know.
So if you didn't catch the final of the Big Dog, it's cut into 2 different parts. It's a 5-hour part and like a 10-minute part, just because of the fact that the computer turned off on us. But go to videos right here on twitch.tv/PBKC Poker and look at the Big Dog, and go to YouTube. Like us, follow us, subscribe to us there too. You can also watch the Big Dog finale.
We just want you guys to like us.
Of course we do.
Is this a ball?
Yeah. What? Sorry?
For sure.
Do I have cards?
No, not.
Wow, okay.
Yeah. I mean, I'm good, but I'm not that good.
It's that time again. Double board bomb pots.
Do the Indian thing?
No.
Come on.
Are we?
Come on.
How do we do it?
I guess he says hold both cards up. I don't know. I thought.
So you don't know what your own cards are? I don't know. know, man. I don't know how I
I guess the answer is no.
I think you gotta work out the details first. If you're gonna sell it, you gotta piece it.
I thought I you hold up one card, everybody gets to see, you always see your other card.
I know what I want. I always know what I want when I see the boards, but I have to look down like cards are matching.
Where's your pocket eights now?
Exactly. I want those fucking pocket eights. Well, chip pocket deuces too. That'll work.
Alright, bet. $70. 175 is the bet. 175.
Call. Got 3 players.
We got a double board bomb pot. That's why you're not seeing the cards on the TV, if anybody's wondering.
Check.
Give you guys a chance to practice your card reading skills. Good luck on this table, though.
Yeah. When you're sitting up there in the booth in the secret room producing the show, are you talking while you're doing it, or is it silence in the room?
Nah, it's. I've never had to go up there by myself, so obviously it would be silent. But no, we're doing some commentary not fit even for our channel.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. That's what gets me at this table. They'll apologize for taking their time, but this is a pretty big pot.
It is.
I wouldn't begrudge anyone taking their time. Especially if you're on a draw. That's what I put Wes on. I put him on a club draw. I doubt we'll get to see if my read's any good.
No.
Unless, of course, some clubs come out on these 2 rivers and the table gets smacked. Yep, he's going to fold it.
You going for the top or the bottom, Drone?
Oh, damn.
Both. Oh, she absolutely was going for both.
She was.
You got the top.
You got queen high on one board. You went one board with queen high. Yeah, chop it up.
Chop it up, guys. Go ahead, Matt.
You got there?
What? I was expecting a chop, not that way.
Don't you have a Arnold Schwarzenegger impression that you'd like to do right now?
No, it's one per show.
Oh, you've already done it?
Yeah.
Did I miss it?
Yeah. I guess you were sleeping or something.
Yeah, no, I was.
You said you were going to let the players do the commentary.
Oh, yeah,
You said you were going to take a nap. No,
I've fallen asleep 7 times already.
Oh, okay. No, totally did it. Last bomb pot.
One board locked up.
Oh,
So I'm
man.
like, I'm all in. I get called, and then they scoop, and I fucking go.
He doesn't go on.
Thank you. Yeah. I've started slowing down these bomb pots a little bit because every time I think I got one board and I think it's 10, thank you. There goes $1,500 for nothing. Like, what the fuck? I meant to do that.
You could always not play bomb pots.
I kind of wanted you to call it, to be honest, because I figured either I'm good.
Nah, that's never an option.
One board.
No, I'll put you on the bottom.
Yeah. But if you call, if you call the least, if I have one board, I'm making money.
No,
I didn't just give
No, because the button never moved. Like, we just got done with the bond.
No, that was one.
Yeah.
And Wes got a nice VPIP of 87%. Welcome to the show, Wes.
Chop hop.
He definitely did not come to spectate.
No, not me. I was out.
Laurel, where'd you get all those chips, buddy?
No, I've been little by little, bit by bit. Just
Nice. I'm not giving them. Very happy for you. You know, the world's a safer place when you win.
You're right about that. Definitely I-95 north.
You're adorable.
By the way, I sold the Escalade. I wholesaled it at auction for 21. It was a very nice truck. Very, very nice truck.
Yeah, it's just not ready yet.
Yeah.
21K? 2100?
Huh?
21K?
Yeah. Not 2100. 5 million of those have been
Yeah, right.
100. Yeah, no, that truck will retail for anywhere from 25 to 27K.
Yeah.
Nice truck.
No, I know. I looked it up. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Also, 14 grand for loaded ESP. Have you ever these cars? 36% over.
The heads up first. Check, check.
Making money. That's
So Matt,
I don't know about left and right, but
when Greyhound racing was coming to an end at the end of last year, and you were calling the races, could you have ever imagined calling races where it's Yorkies versus Chihuahuas versus Basset Hounds? Can you ever imagine calling that kind of race?
No. I'd run out of stuff to say after about 30 seconds, so Greyhound's about all I could have handled.
Exactly. So we have a Mutt Derby coming up this Saturday to benefit our friends at Big Dog Ranch Rescue and Hounds and Heroes. It's going to be a lot of fun for the entire family. Face painting, balloon animals, trackside barbecue. Saturday night starts about 6 o'clock. So if you're interested in entering your dog, go to our website, pbkennelclub.com, and go to run sign up and get your dog into the Mutt Derby.
Yep.
Hopefully you'll have a higher one.
Yeah, Fredo, I don't know. Sometimes on the Thursday shows, they do leave a seat open. I don't know if they're looking for somebody or not.
100 on top. 135 total.
my buddy parents do one. I can never be him. I can't pocket aces. I can't be him.
Whatever. Tough.
Well, it could be they're waiting for you,
Day
Fredo.
and night.
I can see that, though.
This is what he does. He just eats poker.
At least it's nice on your Friday.
Yeah, it's not as hot as usual.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm trying not to deal with retail too much.
Are you cold, Corey? You're probably like,
Right now, with the price of being so high, you're getting more money at auction than actually.
polar bear.
I prefer that.
So even if
Yeah, you're a skinny little thing.
You got him right where you want him.
I actually sold the big hand of the bomb pot downstairs. I made that bet. I had ace king on that block. I was like, with the top. I just didn't want to sit there. Yeah, right now. You check it out with Walter.
Oh, right. Fuck. I didn't know that was an option.
I can tell you what it's really worth.
Yeah, I had ace king on the one. I'm like,
I mean, listen, don't
I
move
just
your
want
car
to keep
right now.
barreling in money.
You know why? You know why?
So you can actually
If you run an Indian giver, you would have.
It depends, yeah. But you can buy a car from an individual, get a good
Right
price.
now, what's the
Just gotta find it.
Raise it up 70.
No way. Do you?
Did you ever watch Laverne and Shirley, Matt?
Every here and there.
You know, listen.
I really wish Alberto would quit singing the song.
When I beat you in that hand to now, holy fuck. Wait till you reach
A man of many talents, but vocalization, not one of them.
They didn't see that episode you pulled off, then you're perfectly normal. But if they showed that first hand to now that you're screaming the moving on up, buddy,
If there's a white ambulance with,
they might send, they
with a
might
couple of
Baker
white
Act you.
jackets right outside for you,
They might send the ambulance to Baker Act you, buddy. Just so you know. I'm sure you do.
thank you.
They're coming to take him away, haha.
Yep.
Thanks, Brett.
Oh, I didn't get one.
Brett,
Oh, I
he
thought
FaceTimed me, that's why I
you
went over
didn't
there.
my rim job.
Whoa.
Come on, kiddo, you're not gonna give her a ring job?
Man,
Walter, come on.
didn't expect that from the lady at the table.
So Walter didn't get his rim job.
By the way, you can keep your rim job.
Yeah. He did say he's got a nice shirt.
You got a
What do I owe you?
I don't care. That works.
Cheers, thank you.
Oh shit.
No, sorry, my
No, you're good, bro. Thank
Boss.
you. Thank you.
Marsh.
Here's the wall. Oh shit. Oh.
Party
Line
foul.
down. Line down.
I got it.
Line down.
Brett, what do you want?
Okay, here's the Walter.
Alcohol.
No, I gotta pay you.
Here's the Walter not getting a rim job.
Rim job free.
Brett, Manny.
Jesus
No,
Christ.
just let me know what I owe you. I got the drink. Okay.
And I was worried about the commentary me and Mike V were doing up in the booth last
Oh,
week.
yeah, no.
He's on the wagon.
Nothing compared to the Thursday show.
Push him, Marshall.
Court order.
Push him.
Court order.
Push him off.
Court order. Court order.
If I get tested and I'm
Button straddle.
positive, you won't see me for a long time.
Yep.
What's that? Why? Oh.
No, he just wants to clean up
Alcohol
his
doesn't
system.
make that a button straddle. You're in for 5. And action's gonna
Does
be
your
there.
guys' drink feel like they have alcohol in it?
I feel pretty boring.
No, this is the problem.
You should see the way you look.
The way I pour drinks at home, nothing tastes like it at all.
I don't know what happened, Fredo. I don't know. We didn't lose anything with our live feed. Maybe it has something to do with Twitch.
Board's reading green.
I like it. Because then I can drink.
Black Widow with the hockey sticks.
What was that again?
Said Black Widow's got the hockey sticks.
Oh, yeah, I thought that was the name for it. Me and Josh forgot about that on Sunday.
Only 1-7 to hit though. Ooh, and she's gonna need that 7. Drawn to 1 card against 3 hearts and 2 overs. Yeah, prudent to lay him down.
He said an hour from when we were starting to come up.
Oh, is that who the last seat is for? Paddock
For
Chair?
Jer. Love us some Paddock Jer.
Window and door guy.
Yeah, you played with the
Yeah, right. He did. I think
He gave you that, dude.
I'm here for 10.
And
It's easier for me to keep track of how bad it was. Suck.
Good,
Well,
Jordan.
sorry. No, I know. Look at the fan.
I asked him to play a couple times. He was playing with those other guys. So
Jerry being as punctual as
Paul.
today?
he's pretty good.
Oh, he might have got the steak down at the paddock too. You know.
I started watching a new show on Netflix last night, and I think I'm in love.
yeah, he enjoyed it.
It's called
He like
Peaky Blinders.
Oh,
You heard of
it's
Peaky
the best.
Blinders? Dude,
him in
I'm telling you, man, I'm enjoying
Welcome
it
to
quite
3
a bit.
years
It's
ago.
Fucked up, like turn this into Irish mob shit.
I gotta start
It's
preparing.
fun, man. It's fun.
Did anyone see the
Yeah,
new
I
David
like it,
Chappelle,
dude. I fucking like it.
comedy on Netflix?
I went to see him
He
live.
said it was more blinders.
I hear a lot of good things about it.
I just finished what I was watching. I'm like, yeah, I'll check it out, whatever. And it's like some Irish mob shit from like 1910 or something, 1912. It's fun, man. It's hard to say, man. I'm enjoying it quite a bit. It's really fun.
Anyone see Chappelle's on Netflix?
I haven't seen it yet.
A lot of people think it's great. I think it's good.
Yes, I think it was good. It wasn't great.
Ozark.
Oh, you saw it?
Ozark.
Yeah.
I love
Good
Ozark.
stuff.
Yeah, Ozark is really, especially season 3.
There's
Was
a couple
fun.
really funny things, but they're few and far between.
Yeah, it's like somebody telling me a good story.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
like there's
Yeah, I
so
mean,
many
that's what
moments.
it was.
Yeah. Did you see the new Chappelle special there?
No, I have not.
Brett, you here tomorrow?
I agree with him. It's good. Good, not great.
I'll text it like if I
No, I mean, they can't all be comedy gold.
Of
I mean,
course.
how many years has Chappelle done nothing but gold?
Oh, of course.
Like 20 years?
And he's still one of the greatest, if not the greatest.
He's amazing. He'll die.
Kimber, you here tomorrow?
You ever
No,
go
I
on?
really got into a Squid Game. So
Oh, did you?
now that I'm past it, I'll give
Everybody's
Chappelle a
talking
look.
about that. That's the
Yeah,
one.
it's like if Hunger Games and The Purge had a baby.
Nice. You ever go on Netflix and feel like there's too much on there? Like it's just, it might, like, it's mind blowing sometimes. 'Cause I'm
Yeah.
like,
I mean, that's
what do I get into?
I don't
You know?
even really watch that much on Netflix.
Well, yeah.
Very good.
Every here and there there'll be a show, and
Of
course.
and I like that they don't make you wait. You can like you can just power binge through the whole thing.
Yeah.
None of this wait for next week's episode stuff. They're like,
Yeah.
let's
Oh, yeah.
get it on.
Yeah.
Hard. hardcore,
The
man.
first one was raised with the politician and the pig.
Yeah.
$50. Oh my God, they're
Who's
good.
that? That's your friend?
Yeah, when they told me to watch that, they told me to straight
No,
not
because the
watch
buttons
the
over here,
first
the cards
one.
are
I gotta raise.
Like, then start with the second episode.
It doesn't
watch
really
a few,
matter.
and
You
then
can
come back.
start anywhere you want.
But
There's
because
no-
of
they're
how
not
that one
intertwined.
was, they thought it might be like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
I'm not watching this.
They're not
You know?
intertwined. They're all
They're all independent.
which one?
They're all fucked up. Yeah.
Which,
The
which,
first
no, which
one,
episode?
or
Black Museum. It's called Black Museum. Some museum. Yeah. That is a good one, man. That's a hardcore one.
I mean, Fredo liked Squid Games too.
Black Mirror.
Yeah.
That's a good one. That episode's
Every
hard.
episode.
Didn't care much for the ending. I mean, was it a real ending or was it set up to another season? I'm confused. If it's a setup for another season, then, you know, I like it better. But
Of course,
it was a very ambiguous ending. No spoilers, obviously.
Where you can play back everything that's in your life.
yes,
That was a good one.
yes.
There's one where like
The whole time you're thinking the guy, you're like, oh, like the guy's nuts. Like he's crazy, but like he was dead on.
Yeah.
they were hunting people.
Yeah.
Oh God, this is the part where I lose my fucking mind.
Run around the house and they would run. They had to run somewhere. They would hunt them.
Yeah.
That was one episode.
Was it like Predators or something?
Yeah.
It had something.
That was one I haven't seen it for like 3-4 years.
It's been a while.
Me
Yeah.
neither, yeah.
Yeah, Fredo says the same thing as you. It looks like it might have opened it up for another season.
Oh
That whole life
Yeah,
is,
that
like,
was so twisted, man.
consumed by that, you know,
400.
what their rating is.
Yeah,
and stuff like that.
It was great. It was great. I really enjoyed it. It was fun.
Maybe like stars or like
Yeah.
5 stars.
Yeah.
I had a funny story. So like I was dead asleep. My wife was she had like the TV up or something. And like I woke up like don't even remember. Like woke up dead out of my sleep. And I looked over like dead serious and I was like 1 star. I went back to sleep. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Well, we remember you're sleeping still, kind of.
Yeah, I was
It
just
was
out
just
of
a
it.
random.
Yeah, she had the fucking TV up too loud or something. And I just woke up and looked at her. I was like 1 star.
Hilarious.
All right, the Black Widow picked up more outs there. Any club, any queen. Against the top pair, top kicker, Brandon.
Yeah, the crocodile one was good.
That one was hardcore. About the two kids that were driving and they hit somebody on the road, and then it just kept like snowballing, and later, and oh my God, the witness, and that freaked me out, man. That really freaked me out. Oh my God, it was hardcore.
Meet me at the club. It's going down.
Oh damn. Okay.
Straightened out and flushed out.
Sorry about that, Brandon. On and on.
Yeah, that's. I mean, picked up a turn card that gave her 13 outs.
Wow. Fredo says the old man doing the Squid Games for fun was like, wow.
Been on the train too long.
I had a feeling there was something squirrely about that guy when I was watching
Did
it.
he lose a power?
I didn't figure out the twist ending, but I'm like, there's more to this guy than he's letting on.
No, he's just been running like shit. It's hard when you're running like crap. It's hard when you're running like crap. Yeah, no, I guarantee he had a big hit. Oh, I know. I'm just not used to him going through it. He's kind of my spirit animal. You know, like, I'm used to him fucking crushing, and so it's hard to see him lose. It's like when you see like superhero, like, the devil, you know? I'm sure I've been paying his mortgage for the last year. Pretty sure I've been paying his mortgage for the last year. Well, you run really get good against it too. You know, it's all fortune fucking river in there. 60.
Like this hand right here. Good for the camera.
Fredo said I thought the same thing when he was so ready for red light, green light.
That's the angriest I've ever seen Brandon in like 10 years.
Oh, yeah.
That's so funny.
No spoilers.
That's as close to tilted as
right,
I've
that's
ever
what I'm
seen
trying to say.
He's like an emotional robot.
Yeah, he's not a
That's as close to tilted as I've ever seen an emotional robot. This is true.
Well, that's not much of a spoiler, really, because if you've seen memes lately, there's a lot of that guy
course.
playing red light, green light.
I didn't know anything about this show, and then I started seeing memes, and I'm like, what is this all about?
Right. I'm sure you've seen the meme he's talking about.
I'm sure.
96-year-old man, big grin on his face. Everybody looks like there's about to, like, you know, crap their pants, and he's just like, like he's having the best time.
You gotta stay in between. Hang you in the hang you by your balls. I hate to say it. Not in there though. No. 150. Well, you do have like 3 war white in this black. Heads up.
Hand lotion.
Should we take Brandon stack it until we lost his stack up? Should get stacked up like
Yeah, tell kid head watch.
Bud's moving.
It was a good time to take a walk for him. Hope he comes back, and he's going to start hitting some. I just have a feeling.
You speak Creole, right? Yeah, nice. Haiti. Boynton. It's still wrong, dude. I don't know why. Why the fuck America doesn't think that Haiti? I don't understand. That's some bullshit.
And the bad situation where
and then they fucked over all the Haitian migrants, or refugees who are trying to fucking flee the hell that they're living in, and then we fucking round them up and fucking fly them right back. What the fuck
they do that.
I know that, but you think that they
Oh, dear Lord, it's turned to politics. No!
I would think is, though, how do you know who's coming in with good intentions and bad? That's
you don't. But do we know that when the Cuban?
So how about the Tampa Bay Lightning getting smoked the other day, 6-2?
Oh, wasn't that fun?
Oh, yes. I enjoyed it.
Anytime I see the Lightning lose, I know you're going to be happy.
Yeah. I don't enjoy it as much as a Panther win, but, dude, it's close.
Of course. So when the Panthers win, what does that do for you? Is that like the highest feeling
it
you are?
fills me with incredible power, and since I'm already wearing the suit, I feel like I could go out and fight crime. I'm so charged.
I like it.
I did one time.
Nice.
They helped Sunrise PD take down a very dangerous criminal. Of course, I didn't know he was a very dangerous criminal at the time. But
oh, really? How did that go?
Well, I was walking to the mall parking lot, and a guy hit the car in front of him. Like, bam, he wasn't paying attention. And then he jumps on the curb, and he's going to drive away. He's going to leave the scene. So I get in front of the car, and I put my hand out, and I go, halt, in my cheesiest superhero voice ever. Guy slams on the brakes, looks at me like I'm a freaking lunatic, so I just stood there like George Reeves in the old Superman show with the hands on the hips. And he sticks his head out. He's like, get out of the way. He's yelling, cursing, get out of the way. And I said, you have committed a crime. We are going to wait for the police.
Oh, wow.
And he's revving his car like he's going to run me over. And I'm like, haha, you stupid bastard. I'm super fan.
This is a true story.
Yeah. So he jumps the curb. He jumps the curb again. Drives around me. But by the time he does and gets back off the curb and onto the road, 2 Sunrise PD units box him in.
Wow.
You know, they close him off.
Yeah.
And they're taking witness statements and everything, and I'm giving my statement. And I see the cop that's asking me the questions, and he's just looking at me like I'm just out of my freaking skull.
Like I think you're out of your mind too. I'm looking at you the same way.
And the other cop, he's in there like doing stuff on the computer inside, and he comes out and he sticks his hand out. And he says, "I'd just like to shake your hand before you leave." And I'm like, "Well, why is that?" He said, "I'm not at liberty to discuss, but let's just say that this is a bad guy.
Wow.
That several agencies have been looking for a while, and we got him tonight. Otherwise, he would have got away. So thank you." And he's like, "Do me a favor, don't jump in front of any more cars.
Yeah. Did you ever watch your back now? Like this guy's gonna come like looking for you.
Everybody knows where to find me.
Well, that's the thing. Jesus, man.
There's no hiding.
That's a wonderful story that I'm never gonna forget.
Like you said, I mean, I don't know what the guy did because they wouldn't tell me. And then the first cop is all like, by the way, don't leave town. You might have to testify. And I'm like, yeah, that'll be a good one for court TV.
Yeah, exactly.
They didn't call
Stood
me
in front of a car. Wow. If you're listening to the show, that's an unbelievable story. That I won't put that past you though. I believe every single word.
Well, I was banking on him thinking I was crazy, and well,
I mean, well, not too far fetched.
Whatever he did, I guess he didn't want to add a vehicular homicide to it.
You're lucky he didn't.
I was still training in the dojo at that time. I'm pretty sure I could have jumped to the side before he did it.
How long ago was this?
About 12 years ago.
Oh, okay. So before your daughter was born. Right. Okay, well, you got to think.
Like I said, we had just won, and I was all charged up, and I'm like, I'm going to go ahead and catch some criminals.
Oh, wow. Man, what a story. That's awesome, Matt.
Yeah, that's why, I have.
Helped out the lady who got rear-ended, too.
Nice, yeah.
Because they caught the guy, and he tried to flee, so she ended up not getting snowed by her insurance.
Wow.
Because I'm sure they would have tried.
Wow.
Well, hopefully he's got enough money to fucking pay for the treatment, because now his treatment insurance only goes so far, and then they like, that's it, that's all we pay for this.
How old is he?
40?
Yes.
You were just 10, though, right? Yeah, I was just 10, so he'll be 10.
He's all right. That's good. And she had size of a grapefruit in her left kidney, and when they operated, they had found that it went all the way up to her heart, and both lungs had cancer. But because of her age, they just put her on the
fucking 3 weeks.
And my sister smoked pot with her every day, and my mom is cancer-free alive.
That's great. Yeah, I thought I was under the impression that when you're stage 4, you're charged.
Yes, exactly. So with
Well, you
prayer
can be in
and
stage
pot,
4 for a
she
long
made
time.
it.
You can hold it
Yeah.
stage 4. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know somebody who's
She's
stage 4 for
amazing.
years.
35. She's 85 now.
35.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She never acted or felt sick, not one day. Even during the whole treatment and everything, we didn't even know she was sick.
Two of us?
You make it, you try.
All right, I'll make it.
Man, with ace high, trying to represent a big hand, have no clue that he actually has the best hand. Both of them got busted draws.
So we mentioned Paddock Cherry earlier. Still expected him to show up to the live table. And
yeah.
Good chance he might be in the paddock because they're open for lunch every Wednesday through Sunday, start at 11:30 a.m. and they're also open for dinner now every Friday and Saturday night, starting at 7 p.m. or 6 p.m. actually. So come out to the paddock, get some great dinner. It's such a fantastic restaurant and the greatest place to watch all your sports action.
Here's Brandon's time.
No, we're not doing
Oh, that's right. We don't pick time up here, right? I'm sorry. Sorry, man.
I think he just wanted to touch his
Sorry.
chips.
I just kind of wanted to.
He just wanted to touch his chips.
Yeah, I do. Kind of fingers chips with one.
That bad?
Marsha started off with a 1-outer, basically.
It was a
Oh, the straight
4-outer for the record. It was a 4-outer, not a 1-outer, although it felt like a 1-outer. It was a 4-outer. Record show.
I don't know why I always got to be the first to ask.
Oh, I'm sorry. I acted out of turn. I thought for some reason.
You mean why I got to be on the button? Poor me, I'm on the button. Marshall. I feel like early Marshall.
That was great.
Dude, I hate, like, it seems like I only get good hands on a bomb pop. They don't match any of this shit. It's like the best hand I've seen all fucking day. Yeah, it's like I finally get a good hand, but that's not part of this.
hands out.
That's really the problem.
Heads up action.
Tell him, Roddy.
I'm part of this shit.
Be down like 15,000?
No, I'm actually doing all right. I was pretty bitter at Linnell's.
That was like the best hand that you've
He's down
seen.
like
And I'm trying to
700.
understand.
I mean, pre-flop.
He's up like
150.
700.
I'm trying to understand how you can be up.
I'm talking about running.
You need some cheese with that one? When we get up.
He's up like 1,000.
And he's whining.
I should be up like 10,000.
So should I? Just off looks.
100.
Alone.
Coach Chase said, is there a pattern to bomb pots or just random?
They do the bomb pots whenever they switch dealers.
Yeah.
Barely speak English, as I
Depends on the table. This table likes to do a bomb pot, a double board bomb pot, every time they switch dealers. So Ron just came back in. They just did a double board bomb pot.
To the motherfucking Z.
And then back to our regularly scheduled hold'em.
That's all he does. He's like a bomb pot specialist, dude. Fucking Linnell.
Last week it threw us off because
every time you play, it's
at one point they wanted to do PLO double board bomb pots. And it confused us. We didn't really see them do many of those, but they did some.
$25 straddle on the button.
Oh, too late. Too late.
Sorry guys, I had to go rob a bank.
Action's on the small blind for a quarter. Go ahead,
We're broadcasting here. I'd be careful about joking about that.
Right? Somebody actually did leave a game and go rob a bank and come back.
Yeah, that's a
Really? That's a thing. Wow.
Don't joke about that.
Sounds like an interesting story.
It's not quite as bad as saying bomb at the airport, but it's
No.
pretty bad.
He goes back in to buy it. He's got like blue dye all over his fucking hand.
Raised to 115.
Sorry, I tripped.
No, man, I ran into this guy selling pens and it just exploded all over me.
That's cool.
Anyways, I'm all in.
Anyway, back to the table. He's all in.
That's a back. $200.
That's what I noticed. That's why I put it out.
$200.
He was starting to put on some weight.
Don't think of it as being sober. Just think of it as not drinking. To me, it's a lot easier to not drink than it is sober. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I'm just saying.
400.
Meet me around back.
It's okay, I don't need a blood.
That's okay. You couldn't afford one.
Thank God.
Oh, show me.
And it was at that moment that Ron wondered just exactly when he lost control of the table.
Prepare that somebody's gonna hear we're barely gonna hear what the fuck's going on.
We're in an R rating.
No, you're way past R, buddy. You're into NC-17 and working on an X.
Oh, of course.
Parents' approval.
soon this table's only going to be shown in these seated little places where you have to park in the back.
Right. Oh, you mean the internet?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be fun to have my watch with my wife.
C1's adding 400 guys.
So
400 and
look,
C1.
baby. She's like, this is what you fucking do all day? It's like, what the fuck? Like, I took so much cheap. It's like, you guys are drinking, you're doing stupid shit. Chris, I don't think I should be watching this. I don't like this. Like, I thought you were gonna be sitting there like making good decisions and like focused. And like, I tune in and you guys are like yucking it up and fucking getting shit faced and doing stupid cards.
I've been
Like,
looking lately.
I think this is
I
a
want
good
to
idea.
get one.
This is my stress reliever.
Yeah.
I need this.
I've been looking at the submarine. No,
Buying a
submarine.
submarine?
Buying a submarine?
No.
They're too expensive.
The yellow
Sea
one.
Dweller?
Submarines are too
Yes, you're right. They're too expensive.
I don't know. You can always do it.
To be honest with you,
It just takes a second to draw.
so I don't like watching. There's been a couple good ones. I don't like watching movies about submarines. It's like it's not really. I'm not comfortable.
Das Boot about a Hunt for Red October. Great movie.
It just seems so.
It's a
Raise, go to 80.
The whole thing doesn't take place inside, and these are big subs. You know, like a modern nuclear submarine, they have like basketball courts and shit like that. It's like Das Boot, where they're all like smoking in between the fucking, you know, like.
Do you like submarine movies, Matt?
Not particularly.
What about
Hunt for Red October was all right.
what about 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea?
It's not really a submarine movie, but
I always say that.
100.
that's more sci-fi adventure.
Exactly.
Every time I pass an antenna exit on 95.
I don't even think they could build a submarine like that
Sam
even
Neill.
today.
I don't think so.
Speaking of Hunt for Red October,
Maybe if they go by the Disney movie.
A little far-fetched.
Well, but the book,
Peaky Blinders, he's the fucking cop. That's Sam Neill. That's Damien Owen 3. The Peaky Blinders, the fucking cop. Yeah. Yeah, the main cop. I love that scene though when the mom, she says, she asks him what he's gonna do after they roll everybody, and she's like, are you gonna talk to him? He's like, no, you don't parlay on your back foot. We'll make a strike first, and then we'll talk.
Oh, Power. That's the other one I was talking about. Power.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
No, you have to have special cards. This is
Special table, special cards.
Special players,
it's not like that everywhere. Trust me, you would know.
special dealer.
You would know.
And now you know why. Now you know why.
Did you put your cards in the box?
she did. He did, rather.
I was watching one of these poker shows the other night. It's like a celebrity poker show, and they actually had the little cameras right there.
Yeah,
look
you
at
gotta pick up the cards like
yeah,
that.
they had that. I'm like, man, this is old school. This was interesting. And I watched it for like 2 minutes, and I'm like, no, I don't think so.
3 players.
So they see it. They're seated, and these guys are seated 15 minutes later. So there's really nobody except for us going production that are seated on time.
30.
We're seeing it, Linnell. I mean, we're seeing it 15 minutes ago. But
I told my daughter this morning, she just called me on my way in. I'm like, oh yeah, they called me the Black Widow. She said, what does that mean?
well,
Yeah, tell her. So every time
it means she mates and then she kills.
She does.
I said, well, they
give me your number. Let me talk to her.
There was a movie Black Widow back in the 80s.
remember that was
She mates and she
Deborah.
kills.
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
Is that what? Yeah. Just like Matt said, yeah.
I remember the trailer.
Not the Marvel Black Widow. that's a different Black Widow.
Not the Black Widow that sued the company. Not her.
Raise, go to 50.
It's gonna win too.
Yeah, oh, she is.
It's so brilliant. Get your money, girl.
Yep.
Make that mouse pay. Even when I get to go to Disney for free, it's not free.
No, it's not. Nothing's free.
$20 for a balloon,
I'm in the naive.
and I can't not get the light up Mickey balloon
you
when
get
I
the
bring my
balloon.
daughter.
Oh,
It's-
man.
Never hear the end of it if I
How
don't
long
buy
does
that
that
damn
thing
balloon.
last? How long does it last?
About 5 minutes after you leave the park.
Okay.
I know, as soon as he
I
heard
don't know
Sorry,
if if it's like a proximity battery or something, but as soon as you leave the park, it just quits working.
heads up action.
So when you come back, you gotta buy another one.
Yeah.
Do what you do. Do you.
This thing, he definitely lied. He was like, I don't have a personality.
Yeah, the bubble wand lasted a little while.
Did it?
It still works. It don't light up no more.
Bye-bye.
And it's not like you can like take it and like just swap the battery. Which would be the easiest thing?
Of course.
No, it's I have to crack the whole chassis open, find out
Never-
what kind of battery and replace it.
Never bought the kids a balloon, but every time my kids ask, I'm like, as soon as we leave the park, I'm going to pop it with my pocket knife. Swear to God. Like, it's no way I'd be driving a car like that. So
Yeah. She wanted to play with the bubble wand when we were leaving the park, and I said, I told my wife, I said, put that damn, not when I'm driving,
they're
okay,
bad.
with bubbles in my face. And
I remember those when mine were younger. It's like, you know, the $35, $40 bubble wand. No, forget that.
They probably designed it before all that, before the whole thing happened.
I mean, I bought it like a year and a half ago. Still works. You
Oh,
know,
yeah,
the,
no.
the bubble part. It don't,
Oh, yeah.
Like I said, it don't light up anymore.
Of
but
course.
That battery's dead.
Oh, but the aisles was 10 hands.
But they put a balloon inside of a balloon, and the balloon on the inside, you know, lights up. So I'm like, how are you supposed to change the battery on it?
No way.
Raise, go to 60.
Like 37 cents worth of like rubber or whatever the balloon's made of.
Oh,
$20. And
Oh, yeah.
Are you
No,
crazy?
it's crazy.
And my wife will say the same thing. Yeah, but we got it free. You got some. I said, I don't have $20 balloon money. If I don't have $12 Mickey ice cream money, then I sure as hell don't have $20 balloon money.
Who wants it?
I do.
Oh, shit. Yo, nasty. Nasty. I don't know how
He's
you
going to
do
get
that.
it, too.
I wasn't even angry.
I wasn't even Marshall.
No, y'all have never actually seen me angry. When I was young, I used to.
Okay, they're Incredible Hulk, a.k.a. Bruce Banner.
Well, you only started out the show screaming the F word like 6 times.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, but I was breaking shit, breaking my own body, breaking my own parts, you know, smashing shit up. I used to break a lot of things.
El Burro smash!
Burn a lot of Bibles.
I did a lot of that. That's true.
You're gonna check my plate for me?
Sure. I'm warming them up for you. I'm heating them up.
Tell you this, I'm never buying another preach breakfast.
I told you, he just puts that shit on for the free practice, bro. I told you that.
Hold on.
Hey, easy there, young Frankenstein.
No, technically it's Kim's fault,
Yes,
okay?
it is. It's my fault.
Sean's
I
hand.
take the blame.
Oh, is that Sean's hand?
Raise, make it 50 straight.
Ooh, raising with the ladies. I don't know, just like in real life, ladies can cost you a lot of money if it's a bad flop.
Oh, I understand that.
That was yeah. It was a Pedialyte hydration.
Two ladies, one teaser, only man. Yeah. No, that song was not about what I thought it was going to be about.
No?
No. I felt so lied to after that show. And my wife asked me, what did you think that show was about? I'm like, it's called Two Ladies. And one of the first lyrics is two ladies, and I'm the only man, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, but I want one that actually does something. Fucking decorate, like one that has
Like, I ought to sue the writer for false advertising.
Man wants military hardware over here.
Yes.
He's not doing anything. He's not doing anything.
All in order.
Raise, make it 50.
I almost want to call just because I like BB.
There's your answer.
I mean, wow, this the pinnacle of poker strategy.
Definitely call. Come on. Oh, whoa. Would you have called?
Heads up,
I
action.
would have raised with it, though. Would I have raised with it?
If you're going to do that without hitting a raise, I'd probably either run for the hills or raise.
Yeah.
100.
Only 2 10s left for him to hit. Oh, but that queen gives him a straight draw, though.
What is this? A $70 tournament? $135 tournament?
Needs a 10 for a straight, or get another queen or jack.
I saw
Nope, but he's not going to call that bet.
On the final table.
There's no series going.
No, but don't they have like a monthly thing where they like?
Yeah. Yeah, well, Marshall's talking about Quang Pham was on the show, obviously, the other night. And right now they're collecting player appreciation points now through the end of November for the next big tournament, the Winter Classic, which is the 1st through the 12th. The Winter Classic main event is a $300,000 guarantee. So start making your plans now, December 1st through the 12th.
It's not chump change.
It's not. And tonight they actually have a tournament where 1 in 10 wins 1,000, which is a great tournament. And not only that, there's double player appreciation points tonight.
No, right here, small.
Sorry. So the winner's like.
In other words, get over here.
Yeah. 6
Scorpion
o'clock.
style.
From my understanding. Could be wrong. Could be wrong.
Yes, quarter straddle. Five players.
Jerry's up, man. Not to get that guy up here. I text Jerry, but he doesn't answer me back.
75.
Was that kid that talked to you
He
want to
wants
play?
to play.
No, man, get him up.
But Jerry said
Like 10-handed otherwise.
Well, he's not here.
Fuck
He
10-handed,
said
man.
he's going to be here in
If
an
Jerry
hour.
gets you, you want to go 10?
No 10-handed. Let's go 10-handed.
If he's late, he's late. I mean,
He's not coming.
I mean, I just texted him.
That kid's fucking.
Yeah, I'm going to wait
Heads
5
up.
more minutes. If he doesn't respond, then we'll get the kid up.
9 max.
X for the nines.
200.
Well, I don't feel like you tried
waited an hour.
I feel like you can dig a little deeper.
Yep, Walter with his pocket nines going to get this one.
300.
300 for Sparta.
I got 9s.
Dun 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 dun. You're going to need a bigger boat.
Haha.
25 on the button.
Yep.
They're playing around. Nothing serious.
Oh, it was serious.
I think I would be a good dealer. I really do. Right up to the point where I went over the table and killed someone.
Well, that makes one of us.
Great dealer. I'd be like, oh, Marshall's really working out. And then one day, it'd be like, what happened? Oh man, it was ugly. Somebody threw some cards at Marshall's face, and he literally went over the table and fucking killed that dude. He was working out great though. Yeah.
Sounds like he'd be a great dealer, right?
No.
No, they're actually talking about a dealer class that we're having upstairs right now. Had some great teachers up there and just training the poker dealers of the future.
Yeah. Every player thinks they can deal.
Oh, and
every dealer thinks they can play.
I'm looking right up at a player that's he's actually a really good tournament player, and he's told me numerous times, and this gives guys like you credit. He's like, I had no idea how difficult it was to be a poker dealer.
Yeah.
You know, this is a guy who's like a tournament winner, like a everyday type guy, knows the game, you know, up and down, and it's just different. It really is.
I had a longtime regular here, and she asked me if I'd come out to a bar poker game that she was dealing, because she had never dealt before, but she'd been kind of learning. She's like, yeah, I'm going to deal. Would you come out? And I'm like, sure.
Yeah.
It's close by my house, and I didn't call a single mistake, but boy, howdy, there were many.
Oh, yeah.
And she's like, no, that's wrong, and sorry, guys, I'm new, and I'm just looking at her. She's like, what? And I'm like, not as easy as I make it look, is it?
Oh, no, it's not.
There's a lot to keep track of.
Respect to the dealers.
Next thing you're going to be like, I don't have a cell phone.
If you want to cover up your
I
lies.
don't have an email. I don't have an email.
Doing your lies.
Make it 45.
I don't use email. Does that count? I have
Lies
it.
and deception.
Well, hey,
Now I can't trust them ever
I
again.
was repping. I was bluffing. Hey, call my bluff. I'm not saying I wouldn't watch it if I had to. I just don't. I don't like 25.
You don't 10 for lying.
How much is it?
Like
45
to call.
Second bluff and first hand.
No, it's not.
That's okay. You can just,
Boom. Just like
you know.
that. Boom.
act right in front of Miss Vanessa like that. That's cool.
5 players.
So close. Wes had to see those 4s to go this pocket 3s and like, so close.
125.
Gold overhand check.
So 5-handed, and you've got the best chance to win with 26%.
Wow.
What a sad state of affairs.
Did you? Why?
Because she was on her phone.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Well,
Oh, my bad. Was I not supposed to tell the truth?
Man.
$20 straddle on the button.
So if I say I don't watch television, what do you think that I don't have a TV to watch?
No, now I think you have a TV.
No,
you
but
just don't watch
if I
it.
say I don't watch
Okay.
television,
You
so
have
I know,
a
but
TV
what
in your
would that
house.
imply to you?
I'm trying to tell you.
I don't
You have
have
a TV,
a
you
TV.
don't watch it.
Right.
But when you said I don't have television,
I don't have, and
television.
you listed an item.
Yes.
and give me 2, please. For
You
the small.
didn't
Oh,
say
fuck you. I'm not giving you 2.
You didn't use a verb, an action word. You used an item.
Also, you have to put on. Also, you have to hear that and still smile.
Why am I looks?
Arguably the toughest part of being a dealer.
Yeah.
Oh, this is awesome. 20.
Love it.
Okay, is Aaron Rodgers going to the Pittsburgh? No. Is that the word?
No, that is very much not the word.
I doubt that happens.
Raised to 80. 80 total, Kim.
They already have a senior citizen quarterback.
They'll be happy.
They'll work it out. You think they'll work it out? Winning tries to solve feathers.
His feathers were ruffled, so he just.
What happens after they use their number 1 pick on a quarterback?
It's a very good.
I mean, he's getting old. You do need to have a backup. You know, same way they got him from Barb. You know, they had him as a backup. So eventually, his time's up.
Heads up.
They never really. They didn't communicate it, and they never really drafted on any players.
Yeah, they're talking about Aaron Rodgers, and the whole drama thing.
Aaron.
But and I'm half cheesehead, and I was just surprised by the whole thing. You think he would know better, because he's been on the other side of this.
Of course.
When he was coming up,
Yeah.
and Brett Favre was
Oh,
giving
no,
the
of course.
Packers all that drama.
Yeah.
So he's like,
They just had the most kicks I think anybody's ever had in one shot in history.
and he always said, "Well, I was ready," and they went with me, and I'm like, "Well, same thing here, Aaron. They want to go with Jordan Love."
Starting to see how
Starting
important
to
that
phase it
is.
in.
Starting to see how important it is to have a mentor for your young quarterback to come up and learn from for a couple of seasons.
Right. It's not like they wanted Jordan Love to come in and play right away.
Of course.
They want him carrying a clipboard for a couple of years and learning.
200. Did they pick any of those?
He's getting paid
That's what I'm
too
saying.
much.
You see what Fitzpatrick did last
Show
year.
me.
With less weapons than we have this year.
Long snapper.
And the Kingas are going to win this one.
Well, now they're all hurt, but yeah. Yeah.
But those whispers were going around for a while, and he was that unhappy.
Great hand, Brad.
Coming down to Miami, I'm like, I wouldn't mind a couple of years of Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Till he figures out how to not get hurt.
You want him on your team. You know, he's arguably one of the greatest ever, but you know, at this point in his career, do you really want him down in a rebuilding team like Miami? I mean, yeah, for a couple of years, yeah, I understand that. It's just like you guys, you know, with the signing that the Panthers had this year, the bearded guy. You know, you
Thornton?
yeah,
Joe
you might have lost
and his
step.
beard of justice. Oh, and they
yeah.
put him further down the depth chart than I thought. He's on the 4th line tonight.
Oh wow!
I thought he'd be the 3rd line.
I'd be a fucking pushover, dude. I'd be like,
To be fair, our 4th line could probably start on Ottawa or Arizona or Buffalo.
Yeah, our 4th line is great. I say that because I don't know a lot about hockey, so
I'm just looking up and down the lineup.
I'm just a Panthers fan. So.
And
Heads up.
I said these lines look so good.
Yeah.
Agree if you have a daughter, it's just something that's
I tell you, the last time we had 4 good lines, 96. And we won the East and went to the final.
Is that a Van Beesbrook season?
Yeah.
Oh, the Bees are.
That kid would fucking run screaming.
once your daughter
Yeah, that's right, Coach. His first hand back at the table.
Yeah, that's true.
How old is your daughter?
9. Don't talk about
Once they're 15, though, you're
No, but mine just turned 16, and I said, oh,
Yeah, by then it's too late. Yeah.
But you guys know, it's just
Listen,
something
she's a
about a
good
daughter.
kid,
It just softens your heart.
I raised mine to be a lesbian.
Yeah.
140.
Coincidence. I always thought I was a lesbian trapped in a man's body.
Kid to kid just.
Oh.
That's why you can't do that.
Yeah, we know.
hopefully the kid will turn around.
Yeah, there we go. The graphics updated. It's all like, how is she behind 3-1? She should be way ahead.
Don't you think his hat would get in the way?
You want to text Justin to see? Yeah. And then ask him about tomorrow.
Thank you, buddy.
Now looking for a new player to come up. They were waiting for Paddock Jerry for a while. I guess Paddock Jerry, unfortunately, can't come in today. Hope he's doing well.
He's probably out the paddock. Getting some steak. I don't know. I got steak on the brain today.
Yeah.
Raise, go to 60.
If you can get him to come over here, then make boom. Kimberly's gonna go recruit him.
Kimberly's our recruiting team now.
Just unbutton a couple of buttons.
I think it's slow enough. I don't wear
60, Kim.
Well, we're trying to.
What about the kid with the dreads that's been playing with?
Richie doesn't like to play on the
Yeah, he doesn't play on stream.
You guys sure you don't have anybody else?
The buttons.
You
The
don't like
buttons.
him?
Justin would be ideal.
Heads up.
Ask him. Actually, I told Justin that we're playing, so he knows. Okay. I don't want
100.
Tournament too, or you just-
Justin doesn't. As far as I know.
Was the Terrace restaurant finally open again? They were closed Monday, Tuesday. Are
They
they open?
always close Tuesday.
I know they were closed Monday and
Yeah,
Tuesday.
Let's talk about the paddock right
No,
now.
because it's so staffed.
That's a perfect segue.
Recruiter. Boom.
Boom.
We should work for the Army.
Oh, you can button that shirt up now.
I'll leave it down for
I'm gonna go freshen up.
So he's
Kim,
coming in.
where you going, baby?
Ladies' room.
Oh, okay.
She's gonna go powder up. She's gonna do that.
No, I just didn't know if she wanted to
Fresh
go.
meat coming. She needs a perfume, a little lipstick and rouge.
God.
I'll be waiting for you.
I'm just trying to go first
With
class.
that, with that half-burnt Bible.
It's okay. They're gonna make me eat it when I get there.
I know she didn't
No,
mean it when she
just to be
asked.
fair, it hasn't been 17.
I just had to get up. That's like very tilted.
I put you in that plot when I sat down.
They're like,
What'd you have there?
It must have been like 17, 20.
Dude, Brandon, that's the closest
We're coming back around now.
Being tilted in the year and a half I've known you.
How bad did I suck
That's
out
the
at you?
closest I've ever
Tell me how
seen.
bad I
Yeah,
beat you.
Yeah. What'd you have there?
I know she didn't mean it. It's just very
85.
No, one of my buddies, he had a good rule. He said, dude, anytime somebody gets sacked, there should be like a 60-second window. No one's allowed to talk to that person for 60 seconds. Then you can say, ask, whatever. But the worst thing is like right after you stack them and they start telling you how you should have played the hand or whatever. Yeah.
You do it all the time.
I know. I can't help it though. I'm an idiot.
Different when, now that we
I have people that I always
Yeah. It's different. You're right. It's somebody you don't know.
bad on
everybody knows.
It's a lot different when you're talking trash to people that you're cool with.
Yeah, I really get tilted when I don't know people.
That's why I say it's always better snapping off someone that you know than a stranger.
What is the most tilted you've ever seen somebody at one of your tables you're dealing?
Well, it's a big first place tie between everybody that ever made me yell, security!
Yeah.
It's a 30. 30 Lino.
Believe me, I'm using it. No one's gonna know it. But I'll be laughing on the inside the whole time.
The irony is most of the escalations that I see
Just jump.
have been on tables you wouldn't expect.
Yeah.
Because 2 tables I dealt back to back, I was dealing a pit game, and these 2 guys got in this big hand. $10,000 a pop.
Wow.
Pop was almost $20,000. And one guy sucked out on the other guy. He was way behind, and I pushed him the pot, and the guy that got sucked out on goes literally like this. He just shrugs his shoulder and says, hey, that's poker.
Last one, Brandon.
Yeah.
Next table, I go to a table where a guy slow rolls the other guy in a $10 pot,
Wow.
And he gets up like he's going to hit him. I had to call security. It's all like, I'm like, security, get over here.
Yeah.
And in a $10 pot.
Wow. That's crazy.
And I told them that story after security came and they escorted the guy out. That was being like that. And I'm just like, $10,000. The guy, meh, that's fine.
Yeah. Hey. Some people can take it better than others.
Yeah.
All right, guys, bomb pot.
La bomba.
It's that time again.
La bomba.
It's that time for the computer to get a rest. Go ahead and take this hand off, computer.
Yep.
Who do we have in the booth today?
You know, I never asked.
It's Mikey B. I know Mikey B's up there. I think James is up there too. It's a good crew.
I thought it was Josh, but I'm like, no,
I
that
don't
doesn't
think Josh
sound
is
right.
up there. No,
Yeah.
I think it's James and Mikey B. Mikey B got the whole week off the show last week because it was his birthday week. Celebrated it like every day.
Gee,
So
what,
good for him. Good for him.
What is this week off that you
Yeah,
speak
exactly.
of? I don't
Well,
think I've
I mean,
seen one.
he worked, but like, just not on the show.
Right. No, that's what I meant.
Oh, yeah,
Every
exactly.
week I'm on the show. I'm either here or I'm upstairs. Yeesh, you can't even see the board cards. I'm gonna start calling him Friedrich. Friedrich, move your head. Jeez, that boy's got a big head. I kid you not, that thing's a virtual planetoid. It's got its own weather system. I love that movie. Everybody thinks Mike Myers made up the Shrek voice. I said, no, that's the voice he used to play his own dad, and So I Married an Axe Murderer.
Yeah, that's a good movie. It
If you watch that movie and then just listen to him, it's like, oh, it's Shrek. We have a Piper Dane.
All right, Kimberly. All of it.
All of it.
And she says, calling it. All of it, calling it, running it. Run it some more. Can the dealer deal, please? Oh.
Oh, I got a vote on the bottom. Okay, so it's chop chop.
Yep. She was mad. I was like, why is she mad about the ace? I said, unless he's got a jack or a 9, you're golden.
Yeah, I know. Then he gets the freaking club.
I seen him put that fucking club on the bottom, and I'm like, dude, I'll fucking...
I know, when you said top, and I'm like, shit, he's got a flush.
Thank you.
He's still in the habit of putting them in the card reader, even though the system has long given up on double board bomb pots.
But you never scare me like that again.
I gave you a
Nah,
flash, man. What else
don't
can I
scare me
do?
like that.
Dude, everybody get introduced?
Yes.
Who won the top?
He did.
With a flush. And she won with a boot on the bottom.
Got a new player on the show.
Check the tournament.
That's all
We
skill,
went
bro.
all in on the...
I'm curious, Fredo. How many times have you had to hear?
Like 10 times
million, right?
today.
Yes, I'm sure we're around 980,000.
I always say, that was
I'm an Android anyway.
Wait, is this Fredo
And then, you know, I've been so
from the chat, Fredo? I think it is.
Well, I don't think he's going to answer you.
No, I don't think he is, but he said, hey, he wanted to be on the show, and he's on the show. That's awesome.
Lift him up a little bit. Lift him, my brother.
This has to be Fredo Poker King 561.
And once you make it on there, she makes it 400. My kicker's back here. I got to jam it all in.
45.
Wow.
45.
It's one of my favorite things about this show is that, you know, you could be sitting at home watching, you could be sitting downstairs watching and be like, hey, you know what? I got a couple open chairs I want to get in this game, and now you're here.
Yeah.
That's how you lose this whole stack. She has the ace 10. Yeah, it's an ace 3. I know, it's normally not a fold. 100, 400. I know it's going to go all in. She's going to go all in. It's 2 cards, 2 aces. I am very aware of that. Very, very aware of my fold. I know.
Check.
Those bomb pots.
Check.
very little, but you can lose it.
Yeah. Yeah.
20 bucks, no big deal.
130. There you go. I would have only won half of whatever you have there.
Yeah.
Actually, a little
Yeah,
less
you
than
risk
half
all your
because you
money
won
for half.
some money
Yeah.
there.
It's kind of like playing 7 deuce.
Dude, I'll
Like you risk
fucking
like your whole stack.
I
You
will
get 20
take
bucks
half
for
of
each
that.
player. You know what I mean?
I get it. Profit is profit. I just if he has ace 10 or ace 9.
Me and Brandon will both take half of that.
Losing my stack to her.
Half of that.
I just realized what I said. No fucking sense at all.
Yep. Easy
That's a bad
game.
sign.
Bet
I
and
don't
win.
like chips going to other players. That's not good. Bad shit. Bad shit. For that, you go to the middle.
All right, bottoms up. Drink it all.
If we
That,
see
you
the
go to the
flop
middle.
and pre-flop,
When
there's
she makes
raise.
that bet, I definitely get scared.
And I know at that point it's going to be the whole stack.
You don't know whether
So,
they're playing the bottom or
Button straddle.
That's the worst part about it. You never know which
yeah,
one
that's
they're
what
playing.
he was worried about. So.
Yeah.
if my kicker was better, I never fold. Free kicker, I'd rather just let it go. That's just
25.
pretty stupid.
Call.
That one I was very sure
Oh,
of.
I know.
The
Especially
one
after
with Marshall
the
today,
turn.
I was very
turn.
sure.
Call.
She's got me covered.
Afraid of black
She
widow.
has us all covered.
Ooh, West with the ladies says no limping here.
130.
I never seen you with a husband.
Right. Yeah, you gotta check the backyard.
He's in the
You gotta check
parking
the
lot.
backyard.
Well, I
Yeah.
guess the name is befitting.
Yeah, check the backyard. There's a bunch of fresh garden, fresh little garden plots all in the
It was either
backyard.
Black Widow
Yeah,
or Carol
don't ask
Baskin.
me how many times it's been here.
And it's usually 3 by 7 feet long, and it's
Yeah.
fucking roses on it. Or fucking
Wow, something just happened at the
My.
table. We'll see about it in about 15 minutes.
Timestamp that. Yeah, about
307.
307.
307. There's some screaming.
We'll get to see what all the hubbub's about.
Wow.
Now we got a restraddle?
Uh-oh, boom.
Restraddle. What shenanigans are these?
Yeah, there you go. I don't know. Yeah, and like, I know, anytime it goes over, you know. Every time the
So
one
now
flies
it's your time
over.
to raise.
One more card, one more card.
I didn't have that
One more
before.
card. Like, see how that went right over that box? You know what I mean? Like,
35.
I read that right there. On the box.
Oh, is that what happened?
That's what we're wondering. We don't know. It's maybe when he goes to like the 2
Oh, so the first thing that
or the
sees.
yeah, exactly. He might go right over that box. Maybe that's
got a straddle. 35.
Could be grabbing it.
Makes sense. And then it can't recalculate.
Right, exactly. That's a straddle. That's a straddle. That's a call. I'm gonna raise and make it 175.
175 is the bet.
All right, so all right, I'm gonna.
Wow.
You had me on that. You left somebody.
No phones on that one.
Oh yeah. Yeah, be careful with those phones. Just kind of push back a little bit.
No,
it's not that.
also broken
We're
half.
worried about it messing up the
cheating.
readers. Yeah, exactly. Hard
That's the signal between the hand and the cards. And we don't like you cheating. And we don't like you cheating.
No, it's on me.
You want that?
Two
How
drinks?
many of those are you gonna get?
Two drinks?
Not this early.
No, it's not early.
Unless it's 4.
We started at 1:30.
I usually start at 1:30, but at night.
Oh, okay.
That's
That's why they said 1:30 too, because that's exactly what I usually do. About 1:30 in the morning. Downstairs.
It's a nice build, but
So I see you started playing tournaments.
doesn't have AC.
I did. I stopped. I
And you
played
did
it.
well. What did you?
When they show this,
Yeah.
this is the bottom.
Oh no, that one I chose third.
Yeah, I saw you. Yeah.
I played one in Vegas.
It's missing AC. Actually, this one does have AC.
How long did you stay in Vegas?
Just like 5 minutes.
Nice.
It was just really for my birthday.
Did your wife go with you? Or?
Yeah, Corey clicked on for a second. My best friend.
I don't like to pay over
Good. That's nice.
She really just wants to like hang out, and then on Sunday we got bored and he's like, yo, let's go to tournament somewhere. So I looked it up. He got knocked out like 30 minutes. I ended up staying the whole night.
Good.
It's like 485.
How do you
mess with his pair is going to call. He's up against the wall. Kings needs a jack or a 9 here on this river to suck out, and he doesn't get it. So Burrow's got it with kings and queens.
Trying to decide how much I was going to call in that river. If you jam there, I'm sure I can call. Oh, sorry about that. Tournaments are grind, man. Tournaments
They are
hard,
grind.
dude.
Mentally,
Mentally, everything down.
Yeah, it's insane, man. I got a ton of respect for guys who can do that shit day in and day out, man. Like, I don't know how. I'm telling you, man. Tournaments are hard.
I guess the building helps.
Tournaments play a little bit. Monsters, man. $20 buck.
You ever been a tournament guy, Matt?
In bar poker.
Okay.
I mean, it's not. I mean, I'll play a tournament every here and there, but you know, the flexibility to come in, play, leave when you want.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Of course.
You really got to get invested in the tournament.
I get it.
My buddy Wes.
I'm sure he's happy to do that.
Not upset.
All right.
Always happy, but not upset.
We can fix that for you. Careful.
No, I'm not him.
Fix that for you.
No, I have a suited king of hearts.
I'm surprised, right, man?
Yeah.
Holding ace of queens.
And it's a good fold.
You already respect it. You don't have to raise the bar even more.
Just tune into the show. Make sure you like us, follow us, subscribe to us right here on twitch.tv/PBKC Poker and on YouTube. Find us there by searching PBKC Poker.
And the cards are like $100 a day.
You know, the cards are
15K,
1 week away from Jimmy J.J. Walker in the Paddock Restaurant performing live.
Probably buy like 10 of them at once.
Get those tickets right now off our website, pbkennelclub.com. Now 3 weeks away from Michael Winslow, November 4th. Jim Florentine, November 18th. The Dice Man, Andrew Dice Clay, Living Legend, December 2nd. And Jackie the Joke Man Martling in the Paddock on December the 16th.
And ladies are making their way around the table. Walter's got them.
From the grave.
Says your cucumbers.
You know I am a
Says your
widow.
cucumbers are ripe.
just trying to make light of it.
Wow.
It's been a while. We laugh about it.
This guy with his cucumber. Something today. Yep, 75. That's up.
Did you ever hear from Jared?
Yeah, he was still at the job site.
Well, looks like I was wrong. He wasn't at the paddock.
See, Jerry needs to get his priorities straight. Like, career or poker. I mean, that's, he needs to come in.
Right.
Poker is a career.
Yeah,
Not for
exactly.
I gotta be here within a certain amount of time frame.
Jerry's the best. We love that guy.
He said an hour, but you just never.
Hard.
Probably got busy at work. He's very important. He owns his own business, so.
Yeah.
Button's moving.
This pushes out the queens.
So it's really just being hard money, figure out what's right, what's not.
Right.
Because Jerry always makes the most
Right. And he's such a nice guy.
Yeah.
He wasn't a nice guy, but you know.
He sure is.
Yeah.
You know, he just sits back like this. This is him. He just sits back just like this.
No, it's
Right?
closer to turned around with a knife and fork and, you know, going
Yeah,
after
exactly.
that. What is it? The brisket? Or,
Yep, everything.
He was
Right.
not happy about that. That was funny. It wasn't mean spirited though. He was just excited. He said to get him move around. It wasn't like
half the time the dealer will say it's on you and he looks all irritated, like Can't you see I'm trying to enjoy my food? It's like, what are you doing?
He wasn't doing that. He was just like enjoying, you know what I mean.
You have cards, sir.
Yeah, he doesn't need cards. He's that good. Yeah, he's that good.
Did you order food, Marshall?
Really? No, I've been thinking about it though. That's funny. You took it out of my brain. I've been thinking. I'm definitely. I was thinking as soon as we got downstairs. Oh wait, the thing.
It's been pretty good though. They left me alone.
Oh shit! 2:45. This is our last chance.
For what?
Actually, it's 3 o'clock, but who's counting?
I screwed that up because I was gonna order a burger.
I wanted the pasta.
Damn it, man. Damn it, man. We screwed up.
The best, yeah.
Alfredo.
I almost tried that.
Everybody keeps talking about the blackened chicken Alfredo, saying it is amazing here. I still haven't tried it yet.
Yeah. And we got Fredo at the table. So
Of course.
chicken Alfredo.
Yep.
So I'm gonna give you the honey
Not
garlic.
at all, not here.
No, honey garlic. I thought it was honey mustard.
No, they have up here. They have
Here,
honey garlic and a
Rolanda,
teriyaki
she's at the
sauce.
table.
Yeah, good. Both of them.
Oh, no.
Honey garlic anything is excellent
It
if
is.
you've ever
It's
tried
good.
it.
Oh, for sure.
Anybody want a drink?
Because I love spicy, but sometimes I'm just not in the mood for it.
I
So
get it.
give me some of that honey garlic on those days. It's really
bad.
good.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, right.
Do it right away.
Yeah.
Oh, you were here?
Yeah, it was like intense. The guy that had the orange shirt, he just got table share, but you would have thought he was big.
I got you, Marshall. I got you.
He was running up and down the hallway.
Oh,
18, 19 grand.
I think I probably would have been that
Yeah, he was literally
expressive
running
as
up and down the
well.
hallway. I mean, I'll show you the video.
Yeah.
Especially for that game.
He was so happy. He was like, yeah,
Never seen right?
Yeah.
and it was like right before last call.
Right?
Oh,
Yeah, because it happened like at 1:15.
yeah.
Last call at 1:30.
$80.
The next day because it was so late. They didn't come back.
Oh yeah, they had to come back.
They probably got all that
Yeah.
info.
Yeah.
$80.
Yeah, so she got 19 grand, she told me. Who did? Yolanda? Oh, yeah, she got
Yolanda
share.
got-
Yeah. Yeah.
She's nice.
So funny too, because he's been here every day since.
The guy, the
The guy
winner?
that won, yeah.
Yep.
Been here every day.
That's everybody out. Didn't even have to use his AK. I must say it was a good day.
It was. I usually ruin that for you. I left it for you
Yeah,
this
I
time.
know.
Oh, yeah.
I was waiting for it too.
Oh,
It's
you
like,
know.
do I get to have it today?
Nah.
Yeah.
I knew he could hear because the whole table was like.
Yeah, did
Get the
you
week
hear
off
that?
to a good start. Well, I don't know where you're at in your week, but Thursday is my Monday, so.
I got 220.
He's never going to live that down. The guy that won the bad beat, people are calling him a bad temper for like the last week and a half now. It's like,
Yeah, but I
man.
heard it was even worse. I heard he talked mid-table share.
Correct. Yeah.
As a dealer, I cannot comment on this
of course
story.
you can. I understand.
Now it's like, oh yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Let's just say I said the Steven Seagal prayer.
Uh-huh.
If you're familiar with the Steven
Yeah,
Seagal
yeah,
prayer.
yeah. We were up there.
Please, God, let me run into this guy in the street someday.
Yeah. But for them to go along with it, like, are you kidding me?
Well, he said he was going to tip less if they were going to tip 1,000. He wasn't going to tip 1,000.
I heard a feeling to 500.
No, I don't know. I mean, that's what I was told too.
So many stories, right?
said 1,000, but then I heard the next day when she
I heard
was
it was
there,
500.
she
He
did
only tipped
500.
500. Yeah.
Oh, he gave 500?
I heard
Yeah, that's what I
that.
heard.
I heard that he said 1,000. Like, you know, they didn't get the money right there.
Right. He only for the next day.
He came back the next day and only gave 500.
Yeah, that's what I
I
heard.
don't think he gave it to her directly. I guess.
No, she wasn't even here.
Yeah, she
when
wasn't
they
here.
did
Like,
Right.
that, you know, because they came back the money. So he probably was like, yo, give this 500.
Wow.
They had her tip box on the table.
That's
so after they got paid out.
Can't say a word. They should have put a picture of her fucking kids or something on
Yeah,
there.
right.
Yeah,
I don't care. I would have put a picture of somebody.
I like Marshall's idea.
Are you kidding me? Like, really? You have your nerve to come back? Like, wow.
Oh, he's been back here a bunch.
Oh, yeah.
Even she was like, wow, like, dealer.
He got 220. He's going to be back every day.
You see, she was like nervous, like, holy shit, I just fucking dumped this out of me.
No, but you want to hear the worst part
Already
was?
late.
She wasn't even supposed to be dealing that
Oh, I know.
table.
She was in the
She
back.
felt, she filled in for Nate. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Nate, if Nate had dealt, it never would have happened.
I saw Nate, hey,
I told
saw
Nate,
Nate
I said, I'm
afterwards.
making
Nate
a
was
t-shirt
pissed.
with your.
Hey, Nate was pissed. I saw him the next day. He was playing another game somewhere.
It never would have happened.
So Nate Dogg was supposed to be on that table? Wow. Man.
Things happen. I mean, decks get cut different. They get shuffled different. So it's... You can't say if Nate was there, he would have dealt it.
No.
Pride myself on my knowledge. I actually don't know who invented.
No.
Poker's origins are a bit cloudy in the history.
He is my buddy, actually.
Oh, so I'm not. You see, I'm not. He actually is my buddy. You're
No.
And not you, man. I want to be my buddy. I just pretend to be nice to you. I'm trying to take your fucking chips.
Cocktails.
Oh, shit.
Table one.
Busted.
I betcha.
Busted.
All right, I'll see you flop.
He actually is my friend.
I hate you.
He's not just some douchebag that I pretend to be nice to so I can get his chips.
Well,
No, but I could never beat him.
to add to the drama, we have a mystery hand.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at that clock.
Yeah, because 869 doesn't have a traffic.
Rado's going to fire with them fours. Uh-oh. Gee, I wonder what's going to happen next.
Yeah, here it comes. Here it comes. Boom.
Oh, and there it is.
That's it.
What's the quickest way to get a card to appear on your board? Say, don't put it out there. For a second, I thought it was going to be running tens.
Yep.
Oh my God!
You should know better than insult the poker
That's
guy.
the one we were waiting for.
You can't possibly
If you would have called.
Knew it was going to happen.
say don't put it out there. It's coming, man. It works its way right to the top of the deck. Boom.
75.
Shit!
There ain't no diamond on the roof. Oh, yes.
Guess you guys don't know what I got.
Yeah, queen nine.
Mystery hand takes it down.
Wow.
There's language out of
Man,
it.
the Black Widow.
Cut that out, the F word.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, this is live. Well,
Man.
live-ish.
Man, we've seen a different side of her today, and I have to say I like it. I like it.
It's the alcohol. I blame it on the alcohol.
Blame it on the alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a nice change of pace. They usually blame the dealer.
Right,
Factor.
cocktails.
Alcohol was a factor.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Why do you have to bring that up again?
I know, I was about to say that. It was just almost over.
Table's getting away from you a little bit, Brian.
Nice agility.
Reel it back in.
It's got to be one of the most fun live streams on all of poker.
Oh,
Has to
definitely.
be.
Damn it, man. I'm opening on the gun, man. I'm really strong here. But you know, they're like, anytime I open on the gun, it means I have like aces, maybe kings.
Hey,
People,
look.
people that are actually strong don't need to tell other people that they're strong.
Hey, look, man. It's walking sticks.
No, it's not though.
It's not.
Yeah, that's right. I could have been limping. I could have limp raced myself.
I think you are limp.
Ouch. That was cold-blooded.
Thanks, Rick.
I'm Rick James.
Top set any good here? Sure. Top set any good here? Sure. 175.
Keeps firing. Now Burro with that
Burro.
4. He's got the best hand as long as he don't fold.
Like, what the fuck is he calling the tournament? Ah! I was hoping you would back, so I'm gonna maybe get the showdown. I think you do.
I don't think so.
Oh, fuck. Oh, that's such a fucking fish. Fish is a problem. Fish logic. Big old pot.
Really digging Wes's poker face. He's focused. He's intense.
He is.
And he has absolute. Well, no. See, I just jinxed him.
You did. Look what you did, Matt.
Yeah.
At least I'm not hissing yet. That's a good sign.
Come on, clock, let's go.
Wow. Has someone ever called clock in the live game or in the live stream game?
It's happened one time as a joke, yes.
I got a 9. Oh, hey, fuck yeah. Those are the good guys. I love it. I love it.
Well, that's a relative term.
I didn't know what the fuck to do. Until Brandon starts squeezing on me, start pressuring me. Nice. Thank you.
I really thought he was going to push him off that hand. Looked like it for a minute.
It did.
You and Brandon are the only ones.
Fifth pair.
Yeah. Bottom pair.
$25 crowd, man. You know it's a tough crowd here. It's a very tough crowd. Thank you.
She called you honey.
I know. Well, you know,
Sweet,
thing going.
sensual, and nice.
25.
I've just been dying a slow death.
Those razor blade cuts.
Fucking 500 times
Little
a day.
cuts.
25.
Flying under the radar,
Cool.
but y'all don't think I'm doing here. I'm sounding good. Sure.
Yeah. See, Sean, we think about
Raise.
Oh,
We didn't raise a call.
Oh,
Burro with the ace 10.
Yeah, we
Yep,
we
flops an ace.
easy over there. Easy.
We know it's fun for you.
Oh, damn.
Now it's easy.
I'm gonna hurt the call for Brandon fucking chewing on my ass.
Work on our tanking.
You're channeling Vanessa. Is this your inner Vanessa?
Yeah, pretty much.
Channeling your inner Vanessa.
Gotta represent, right?
Yeah.
Clock.
Fortunately, they're all such good friends.
That was good.
Yeah, that was awesome. Perfect.
All right, 100. No, we
Scared you too, didn't I?
2 pair. Trayvon needs a gut
There you
shot.
go.
Yeah,
There you
he's
go.
not calling 100 for a gut shot.
There you go. I had the best tempo.
I told him 10-5.
Thank you. $25.
I've got a pair of wild heavy. Pass some twos.
Used them all up downstairs, man. All those pairs.
And you fucked up by not setting them up.
Yeah, well, that's what I do. That's what I do. This guy's over here wheeling and dealing anyways. He's just not in poker
Yeah.
today. He's buying cars and all that other stuff.
Diamonds, cars.
Yeah, everything. Hustling. He's a hustler.
Trafficking women.
I didn't take one. 25. Leave it
Leave
a wall.
that to me.
Yeah, leave it a wall. Definitely.
I think he sells his cars, or the wind in the cars.
Yeah.
Diamonds and the girls.
Yeah, everything.
Big tension, right? The wing chin.
Wes is going to go fishing with them hooks.
160. Maybe it's a rattle. Well, it's first class tickets to the resurrection. Sorry.
Oh.
Yeah. All right, I think it's on time.
It's bomb time, guys. Means Ron's coming back on.
For nothing.
First time watching. We're at table 67 at PBKC, 1111 North Congress Avenue, West Palm Beach.
Yep.
Right across the street from Palm Beach International Airport.
All right. You order it at least? I did, but just keep your eyes open because chicken fingers.
The ninjas are hiding on the roof.
What's going to happen is, dude, it's just going to appear. You're looking back and you're sitting there.
Oh, no, he probably had to go downstairs to pick it up.
For what?
Yeah.
An hour ago?
I'm just saying, that's why, probably why we can't
Oh,
find the drink.
now you know
No,
what's
that's
going on.
giant, I know it, but
I know the bottle I'm drinking out is up there, so I can go help myself.
Ronaldo.
You know what Ronnie Miller is?
Ronaldo.
Does anyone know who Ronnie Miller is?
Ronnie Miller?
I know Barney Miller.
Money Can't Buy Me Love.
I like that movie.
Yeah.
That was
This,
Dempsey.
this is all in your wheelhouse character.
Yeah.
Should have hit,
My
this should have hit every single person,
yeah,
right? Okay. Kim's been complaining all day. This is the best double board.
My rolling check.
I checked.
Check-a-rooney.
No checking. 80's the bet.
Check.
And it hates you.
I'm gonna make
So
it
far today.
a very strange one. Just because I'm tired of going broken ball house.
I mean,
Want to make it 10 for Jerry?
That's very strange.
Again, I have a question.
isn't any fold strange for him? He always seems to hang around in every hand.
I tend to go broken bomb pots. No, I always think I'm getting one, and then I fucking give it all away. I check.
I mean, I'm pretty comfortable here.
All right, here he comes.
Heads up.
Listen for him. He cannot be heard. Look for him. He cannot be seen.
There he is.
Just tell him to wait till downstairs.
225.
I'll take one if you want.
Yeah, but
You want to share the prize with me?
I don't know, you don't like me.
I like you. I just don't like that you always beat me.
E-Man's making it happen today.
Oh, that's, I like you though.
Helping everybody at the table. That's Emmanuel.
oh, you got two?
And actually, you're cute too, so.
We're three.
How many people are we sharing here? I mean, we're playing for fucking 70,000.
Looks like the Queen Seven's gonna scoop.
Linnell's fan though. For fucking runner.
Yeah. Walter, you want a drink or?
Yes, please.
Can you bring me a fork? Oh, well, that's there. Can you bring me a couple of forks? Anybody want a chicken tender?
I'll take a drink.
Yo, congrats.
We're getting drinks with salt, rim jobs.
Everybody at the table, bro. You were right there. I thought you were taking pictures, bro.
I don't really like that drink, and I'm kind of glad I don't.
No?
Because after hearing it refer to that, I was like,
Oh, yeah.
I got you, Linnell. Linnell and Marshall are.
The drink is ruined.
I got you.
As it was being hit,
That's gross.
and literally it just erupted.
You've been here long enough. You know the difference.
Yeah, hell yeah. I've been here when they hit the back end. Nobody knew. They were all over 80 plus at the table. No, for real. When
Yeah.
they went like
I
5 or 6
remember
years
that
ago
one.
when it was
It
500
was so
some thousand,
quiet, yeah.
it was a straight 2 table that hit it, and for like 20 minutes you see the floor kind of standing there. People are like, but I remember I got nosy, like, yeah, we just walk over to see what's going on. Because everybody was just kind of like sitting there looking at each other. All these old people, all white hair, all
Yeah.
80 plus. And when I
None
walked
of them
over there,
care.
like,
They
yeah,
don't
Race,
it's a bad
make it
beat. I'm
55.
like, oh,
Marshall, it's
I
on you.
almost started being like excited, and they're all just like,
This is what we come here every
I
day.
remember that one. Yeah, that was the only one that you didn't hear.
Were you here for that one, Matt?
No.
How long ago was this?
You got recorded it when it hit it?
yeah.
I had got your video from Bobby Green.
From who?
Bobby Green.
Anytime you
I think the biggest bad beat I was here for was the first one I dealt. For a quarter mil.
Did you happen to video the fight the next night?
I was there. It was Steve.
I know, Steve, yeah.
It was so hilarious because I didn't
You were
even
at the
know.
table?
No, I was right next. I was at the table right next to
Yeah.
him.
Angry Steve or
all of a sudden he heard the dealer. And I looked,
6
and
players.
Always plays it.
rushing.
Always
Couldn't
plays
tell
it.
it was Steve.
Yeah.
And as he was going down, the guy grabbed his shirt and pulled it over his head. So when the security came, he pulled him off. His shirt was over his head, so nobody knew who it was.
Who was it?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, he's like,
175.
Oh, that's
and then the security guard let him go, and he started going like this. And when he popped his head out, I was standing right over him. It was so funny. I was like, oh shit, it's Steve.
Winner, winner.
Shirt went over his head?
Yeah.
Oh
So when he rushed him, the guy fell over and grabbed him like this, and then he just like,
Oh.
I can see why that guy would have that.
Yeah, Steve? Yeah.
oh, Steve, yeah. The other guy, he looks more like
Who
he
is
just
the
said
other
some
guy?
slick shit. If it wasn't expected to get punched.
Yeah, yeah.
He looked like the type that'll say some slick shit, think that somebody can punch him.
Yeah, but Steve is very,
Oh, no, yeah, he's out.
I got you, Trevor.
Of course.
he likes to dish it out, but he can't take it.
Yeah. And supposedly, I thought it happened because like he lost the hand. The guy must have said something. Apparently, Steve won the hand. He won a big ass hand. And the guy, I guess, still said something. And Steve just got up and just rushed him. He didn't say nothing.
Oh, were you there? You were there when it went down?
Yeah. The guy's like, oh, man,
Race. 120 total.
that one too? No.
He's like, yo, I'll buy that from you.
So what did they do to Steve, Andy?
I don't know.
Yeah, he's banned. For like, I don't
I
know.
don't think he'll be banned forever. Because I've seen people come here and fight before, and like they've gotten. I've seen 30-day bans. I've seen a year ban for a fight, but nothing really.
I mean, Steve's been coming here a long time. So
Yeah.
I think there's
I mean, if I see a guy get caught stealing in here and get banned.
They might have to ban him until the lawsuit's over. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, these are all things that we like to talk about on the table, but you know, it's things that we really shouldn't talk about on the live stream. So, I mean, I was glued to my computer too, listening to the story. I mean, it was told very eloquently.
Right.
But
save the fights for the hockey game.
exactly.
Although that did come up in a meeting once. Because they said, what should we do in the tournament room? And I said, penalty box.
Penalty box. Oh, I like that. I like it a lot.
Like if they get a one-round penalty for breaking tournament rules, I said, no. They're like, well, they go and they sit outside the tournament area. Maybe they get something to drink. I'm like, no, make them sit in the box.
Then they'd be hitting on the box.
Yeah, no, I said, no. I said, I'll leave the tournament area. No, get one round. Get the box
I
right
like
now.
it a lot. Let me talk to Jamie about that. I like that idea.
So you want to, and then if they say, well, you want to make it 2?
Yeah.
It'll be 2 rounds. Get in the box, you going.
I like that idea. So if you need a good place to watch the game on Sunday, we have over 500 TVs here at PBKC.
I know a great place to watch the game on Sundays.
Yeah, exactly.
The Paddock Restaurant.
Here, whether it's in the terrace, whether it's in the paddock. You know, throughout PBKC, we have over 500 TVs. And the best thing about Sundays is we have the NFL Sunday ticket, which means you're not going to miss any of the action. You know, I'm here for the card shows on those Sundays. I get to actually watch games I never get to watch.
Heads up.
I was getting ready to do some stupid shit.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You get distracted with
Yeah.
massage and then like, you know.
Ooh.
Nobody's sharing their prizes?
Spot right there.
Don't you have yelling girl at the table? I don't get
Usually
what
it's
they're
Fredo that breaks hearts, but Trevin's about to break Fredo's heart.
He is.
I can't imagine what I'd be down to. What was it?
Unless he spikes an ace, which he doesn't. Top pair in the top, and he's betting so strong.
210.
Ooh, a little Hollywood flavor.
He needs an ace.
Because if he snaps calls, doesn't want to give away the strength of his hand too quick.
Anybody want a surprise?
All right, he's got to spike that ace right here, right in meow, and
he did not.
Check. Yeah. Okay. Fredo smells a rat. He didn't bet.
325.
This is tough to lay down in Fredo's spot.
Receipt.
You're a daisy if you do.
Two pair. Queens up.
2 pair, a straight, a set. There's so much out there that beats top pair.
Dirty. That's how Trevor likes to do it. Dirty. Dirty style.
Dirty.
Dirty
Clean.
style. Clean, yeah.
Clean. Or dirty. He's the guy stacking the chips. That's all that counts.
Yep. So we got the regular scheduled program this week. Obviously, we're on today. About 30 more minutes, and then come tomorrow night, playing some No Limit Hold'em, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern, and then back on Saturday, playing at 1 p.m. Eastern.
Any word on what that game is?
No, not yet.
That's why you're her real friend.
We missed Rose. I don't know where Rose has been.
Yeah, she's been out of town a while. A lot of players asked me downstairs about it. They're like, what happened to Rose's game? And I'm like, eh.
Oh, it's a very popular game. Everybody loves Rose's game.
Right. People want to watch it. People
Even when
want
they
to get in on it.
Yeah, they were here, going on 2 weeks ago, and then we had the internet outage, so we couldn't do it. But
before that, we had the bar poker final, so we had to preempt it. So
yeah, it feels like we haven't seen Rose in months and months.
Yeah.
But the raw footage from that game is actually on YouTube if you want to search that.
Wow, is everybody in this game? Starting to think I should get pitched 2 cards.
Yeah.
Dig out $80.
I'd like to jam to represent aces.
There are 6 players in this hand.
That's a lot of players. Boy, howdy. And only one of them with an ace.
I like that attitude.
Fredo again with the top pair, and he's like, you know what, let me thin these numbers out a little bit, because there's way too many of you.
Not anymore. No friends on the poker table. No friends on the poker table. No crying in baseball.
Okay. Yeah, they're up.
That's a tell.
Very true.
Absolute tell.
Yeah, I hit the flop. Me too. You have the ace?
And he had it, and he hit it a heck of a lot harder.
He sure did.
Definitely friends.
And the Black Widow did.
Without working a lot harder for it. And yet he's still willing to play.
I know, can you believe?
Mostly because I'm always at the next table. Kind of like how everything else. I'm always like right there, but never right there. Never in there. Right there, but not in there.
I was gonna say something dirty about Walter.
Yeah,
but
no,
I
I just not doing
It
that.
seemed appropriate. Yeah, I know. 40.
Raise to 40.
Represented by coaches.
Make it right. Marshall, make it right.
Oh, sorry. Those of us, how many poker players does it take to count to 40?
Re-raise.
Hey,
120 total.
Yeah, I don't think I should answer that question. Walter's got the ladies again. The ladies just seem to gravitate his way.
He's got all the ladies.
Yep.
Next time he bugs you, we're buying a rabbi.
Oh, I don't have a hand that's good for calling your 3 bets with.
Heads up.
Oh, wow.
That's the kind of hand that will help.
West flops. Well, that's a good flop for him. He's still behind, but he's got outs.
220.
He's got some gut shots. He's got 2 smaller pair.
No more betting.
You're chatting. That's right, you gotta get some in your stomach.
2 ladies at the same time.
Yeah.
Speaking of Josh.
There he is right there.
Swung by the booth.
It's the man, the myth, the legend right there.
I've ever played it where people berate
That's the
dealers
tall guy.
so they win up high. You know, like I think well, now you started a trend.
I spent a lot of time with him on Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we spent a lot of time together.
Or don't win enough. It's an odd phenomenon.
Yeah, that was fun. In fact, it was so much fun. Let's not do it again.
There was
You know, kind of spoil the mystique. Know what I'm saying?
There was a time that I realized we weren't talking, and I looked over at him. I'm like, did we just fall asleep? Like it was just one of those shows. It was a great show, and it was exciting action at the table. But man, what a marathon that was.
Very different from the last final table I was associated with.
Oh yeah.
Which was the bar poke. I mean, we lost 7 players in the first 15 minutes.
Oh, that's what happened. It took us 2.5 hours to lose 2 players on Sunday.
I think it would be cool. I'll be afraid when Brandon turns his out.
You know, that was one of those days where I texted my wife. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be home early tonight. Whew, boy, was I wrong.
Yep.
I feel like he's being honest right there.
So doing it up in the booth. I get the text from Josh. He's all like, I might go late, but you know what? I don't care. Check the hockey schedule. You're mine tonight.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. No getting out of it.
I know. Sooner or later, somebody's got to be here for it.
85. It's cool, bro. We don't need you in the game. We got something.
Tell him, Ron.
Right?
You run the game, not him.
Old chip rings.
Yeah. And if you're not in the hand, maybe don't mess up his action. Well, Fredo's ace is dead.
He's going to be in for 1,000, but then he said he'd be back.
He'll be back.
Anybody? Did we need anything?
I'm good.
Thank you.
Brian, you need a drink? What? A lot better today.
Yeah, it's real control today.
Yeah, it could have been
Or
a
maybe
bad
it was
bottle.
something she poured in it because he had asked for soda. Maybe she put something.
Or maybe the
No more
glass
betting.
is dirty. Maybe
Yeah, but how could everybody have
Three fours.
That would be disgusting.
Oh, damn. All right.
Walter wins.
Fucking Walter.
Flawless victory. Brutality.
All right, now it's Brandon's turn.
You want my money, dude?
No, for you to double
Now
up.
it's Brandon's turn. It's like, now I'm taking
Yeah, I don't
Brandon's
Let's
turn.
do the play opposite.
Now it's Brandon's turn.
I don't know if I'm afraid of
So-
Brandon as much as I'm
So
afraid
tell
of you.
me, how do you prepare for a night like this? This is the opening night for the
25 on
Florida
the button.
Panthers, and I'm sitting next to the super fan.
I was trying to be friends.
Okay,
friends.
and what do you do to prepare for tonight? I mean,
Well, I try to get there early, so
Okay.
I don't have to pay for parking.
I didn't know if he
And
was
I'll
here on
park at
TV
the
or
mall.
if he was actually upset that you picked Marshall.
Usually
over
like to
Brandon.
arrive like an hour
Really,
early.
bro? What am I over here chopping?
And then I have to suit up. So I will put on the suit up music from Batman Begins,
okay.
as composed by Hans Zimmer.
Read that jammed in my face? I thought it started
And then I'll
dark.
suit up, and then I'll maybe put on some hype music.
I do.
This is all in the Equinox.
Yeah.
Okay.
3 players.
Well, it's only the Equinox every other day. Today it is the Catmobile,
Yeah, of course.
and then just to get my mind in
Yeah.
snap,
And
then
if you park far away enough, is that like a long walk into the arena?
not really. It's actually about the same as parking at the arena
Okay.
because they sectioned off like the really close sections, one by the doors for valet.
Nice.
So I mean, it's a hike either way. So I'm like, one hike doesn't have me paying $20.
And when you're walking to the parking lot, do you have people like hawking their cars and you know yelling at you? And
Yeah. Both home and away.
I like it.
Oh, wow. Give him the rubber band.
I can't wait to hear about tonight's game, Matt. I really can't wait to hear about it.
Yeah, those Penguins did us a favor the other night by
He
thumping
literally
the
was
Bulls,
just
but
throwing cards at me.
they've served their purpose. It's time for them to lose.
Tequila's starting to work.
Like, thanks for the head start in the division over the Bolts.
Yeah.
Now lose.
Nice.
In all fairness to myself, he was fucking up for a while.
For a while.
But I believe in being fair. I'm like, you know, I'm sure they'll be looking to us to whoop the Islanders on Saturday.
Of course.
So.
I get it.
Oh, wow. El Burro flopping.
Burro.
25.
Flopping the streets.
That wasn't meant at him. It was meant at you. Even though we haven't played a hand together.
Ooh. Somebody in the chat room, yeah, that happened, said TB still East favorite.
Yeah, well, not in Vegas, they ain't.
Yeah, right now. Right now you're chubbing.
Think about it. You don't have to just like.
One more. I was already thinking about it.
5 more. No
Thinking about making it right?
Your discounts over there.
Think about where you're spending your
Oh yeah, dump a few more whites. Why don't you get through all those whites? Yeah, how many more whites can I put in there? And I'm pretty sure I know exactly what you're gonna do now.
Linnell had half the deck for outs.
Another fucking straight, and you probably made a fucking flush. No? Oh, I thought for sure you fucking hit it. Like, of course, yeah, it's like fucking 2 fucking spades.
2 hearts with a 6?
No.
Thank you.
He did say he was going to be back. Fredo and West both said that they would be back.
They even said it in the Arnold boys, too.
But Fredo,
I mean, they didn't, but.
Oh, they back.
Good point.
He's such a nice guy. He's one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah.
Other than. It's like one of.
Like, you literally have to be very clear about what you're saying.
Yeah. I did say one of. Other than.
Yeah, that happened, says, he's talking about Tampa Bay, said they only need 90 points and a playoff spot.
Yeah. If they can somehow get 20 million over the cap again, that might be true.
Yeah, that happened. I don't know if this person knows you, Matt, or not, but like
Yeah.
the Tampa Bay talk, it doesn't put Matt in a good mood.
No, they exploited a loophole and got away with it. It's basically the hockey equivalent of the tuck rule.
Don't be that guy, he says. I like it.
Even salary cap, and we were without our best defenseman. That would be a different series, buddy.
Gutter balls, how you doing, huh? Gutter balls in the pocket? Oh, yeah.
Said Voss.
Oh, you mean Vasilevsky?
Oh, God. Oh, man.
Oh, God. So inconsistent. I mean, he'll be lights out one night. He'll give up 6 goals the next night. So.
Enough said here. It
Quarter on the
comes.
button.
No, I'll hold it right here.
Action's on the small
I have
button.
a feeling I already know what it is.
All I know is they waited 54 minutes before they started playing the other night,
Yeah.
and by then it was too late.
That's it.
Pittsburgh didn't have Crosby or Malkin or 2 other forwards.
On the show, they're talking about who the commentators are. There's no commentators on Thursday. Okay, it's
right.
It's the table. It's Marshall's. Like, he hosts the show, and everybody else is the co-host, and it's a fun day.
Well, yeah, that happened. If I were ultimate master of all the universe, that's what would have happened. Drieger would still be here, still be a Panther, and it would be Bobrovsky and his $10 million a year freaking contract in Seattle.
Yeah.
But apparently they're going to give him one more chance to earn that contract. So hopefully Bob plays good tonight. I say he might give up 4 goals. I said, but with our offense, we might score 6 tonight. So
6, nice.
So if he wants to give up 4 goals, well.
What's the over/under on how many pictures you're going to have taken of you tonight?
Oh, well, I know Vegas does a lot of odd props, but I don't think I've seen that one.
I like that one.
Well, when we get our new sports betting thing, you know, maybe they can.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Maybe they can work on something.
Yeah.
It might not be fair because if I know what the over/under is, I'll be all like, no more pictures, no more pictures.
Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna
I've got the under tonight.
We're gonna wrap you. It's just gonna be, you're just gonna be a walking billboard when you go there.
Raise 35. Three players. $75.
Now Jerry's, that would be very poor timing on his part.
That's Jer for you.
Like, sure, he'll show up with
I'm not gonna lie.
with 19 minutes left to play.
I know you're half cheesehead, but the Braves won that series, man.
Yeah,
so.
they did. Boo.
Yeah. You believe people were getting on Yelich for that last strikeout? Oh, come on, man.
It's just
it was stupid.
They'll be enemies forever.
Of course.
The way that franchise broke that city's heart.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Shiny new stadium. It's not like the Milwaukee Braves weren't drawing.
Oh, of course.
Held all sorts of major league records back then for attendance. People were coming out, see Hammer and Hank and all them.
Yep.
Got one back-to-back pennants.
Yeah.
Then here comes Atlanta saying, "Yeah, we'll take that."
Now the truth comes out. Raised to 50.
So yeah, I would have liked to see the Brewers knock out the Braves.
I know.
But can't get too greedy. They did win the basketball title. So
I don't know who I want to play between the Dodgers and the Giants. I don't know.
I really don't think it matters. LA would give them home field
60.
advantage, but
yeah. Okay, well,
so an extra home game.
I'm rooting for LA then.
I don't think they're beating either team in a best of 7.
I don't know about that.
I could be
don't know.
wrong.
Yeah, you never know.
Because Dodgers and Braves played for the pennant last year.
They did.
But Dodgers just flattened them.
Oh, it was. It wasn't even a contest.
So I couldn't be mad that they knocked us out next to the Braves. And I'm like, well, LA was going to kill us anyway, so.
Raise to 40.
TY.
Oh, wow. Elbow flops Broadway. Unfrickin' believable. Still not unbeatable. But way ahead.
Brandon Nahn has 3 outs.
Well, for now. Could get lucky and pick up a club on the turn. That would give him more outs. But for now, yes, 3 outs. Oh, yeah, now he went from 3 outs to 11.
Yeah, you called it, man. Good call.
It's tough to get them runners, but you'll get lucky over here and there. Oh, yeah. And runner. Nope, doesn't get it. Looks like a 5 of spades there at the end. El Bodo's got it.
Got a pretty good index. Can't really value bet you like I wanted to.
No, they're definitely not both clubs. And you need 2 clubs there. That's all right. He knew he lost. He just wanted to make him sweat a little bit. There's nothing wrong with that.
I know. trying to decide how much am I calling. You bet you. I'm like, how much am I calling? I was thinking to myself, how much am I calling? You check. I'm like, oh my god. No. What's that?
How much are you calling?
Yeah, how much am I calling there? Exactly. $100? Yeah, $200 tops. Oh, I know, but I love over betting. I do stupid over bets.
Never noticed.
Over bets? What? On the live stream game? No.
No.
Tell Jerry we'll get out of here.
All right, bomb pod action.
No, I think he might have.
La bomba. La bomba. Yeah.
And again, I'm the fucking.
Nutritious and delicious.
Why do I always end up here?
What? 300. Well, yeah, that was funny. I've
You just basically folded it for me. One plus one.
And I have my head, I call it too. And I'm just like, I don't think I just lose the time.
We're going outside in 15 minutes. Can you bring it with you?
That's what she intended. It's just.
We'll probably be at table 37.
Well, that's the more you had. You could do fucking fold it.
Same game.
I'm telling you, dude, I've learned to steer
You
clear
had
of these
two
fucking
pairs.
bomb bombs, man. It's not rigged. It's
She
very
had
good.
better.
No, you were. Yeah, it was good.
And it'll come out of every pump.
Yep.
I agree.
Are they at full capacity down there with the when the games?
Well, I don't have exact numbers in front of me. I am following it. The game is very close to selling out, if not already sold out.
Okay. And what's that?
Because there's a lot of tickets available from resellers, but they're resellers, so
Oh,
the tickets
course.
were sold. So
Yeah.
might be a few empty spots in the arena because I mean, I saw one listed, a pair of row 5 by the bad guys entrance tunnel, listed for $1,500.
Wow.
And I'm like, yeah, I don't think that's selling.
I know what it is.
Face value of that ticket's like $125.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, it is.
I'm like, I know we're playing the Penguins, but
And how many does that arena hold?
depends on if they open up the standing room only decks.
Okay.
It's listed as 19,250, but they can get just over 20,000 in there.
Oh wow.
If they open up them decks for standing room only.
Nice.
She did say all time. She did say all time. So it's a little different. Not your normal favorite.
But the last time they opened up those decks, it was the playoffs, the 2016 playoffs.
Yeah.
Could be an all-time. Oh wait, did anybody call? No. Four-way heads up. I get maximum respect in this fucking room. Oh, 10-8 suited. Guys.
Not fall for your reindeer games.
Oh yeah, and here she goes.
Oh, here she goes.
Let me get your all-time favorite. Pocket fucking pieces.
Wow. You don't got to take that, Miss Kim.
10-8.
No, I thought it was 2. It's
suited.
not.
Jack 7.
I said it was wrong. I thought it was 10-8 too.
And she was way ahead, too. She may not have won, but she was ahead when she made the bet.
That's whatever my favorite hand is. The one I won with last time.
You know what? This is
the one about the Rays.
Where's Ron? This is why women, no one trusts women. They belong in the kitchen.
Because listen, if you and I both thought it was
lying to us.
10-8 suited, obviously, she's led us to believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She led us to believe
10-8 suited.
lies.
A woman lie?
How?
No.
No, you're fine. Actually, I can
Fucking lies.
All these lies and ambiguities.
Lies, damn lies, and statistics.
well, arbitrary lies.
Walter confessed one day that I was a liar.
You were. You did lie to me. Because I thought I trusted you. At that time, I did.
I'm a poker player.
I was going to say, you trusted a poker player at the table. I mean, at some point, when do you have some responsibility in this situation, El Burro?
No, I said that. That's
the backyard. I'm gonna have to go to the backyard.
I had a player digging around in his pockets, saying, "I'm in, dealer. I'm in for 100." And I dealt around him because he just kept digging and digging and digging. And he's like, "What? You don't trust me?" I said, "I'm not in the business of trusting poker players, sir." Lucky for me, he had a sense of humor about it. He laughed.
Oh, he's back in town.
He didn't have 100, so it's a good thing I didn't deal with it.
Oh, yeah.
he kept digging. That's what he was looking for. He thought he had more money than he had. He pulls out 80, so I'm like, okay, I'm in for 80. I'm like,
Yeah.
see? They're very nice, those Canadians. Just don't insult the beer. You laugh. Don't do it.
Some of the stuff we discussed earlier.
They turn mean quick. You start talking smack about their beer.
How about women that lie?
Yeah, right? Oh, damn.
I got 2 pair.
Yeah, straight.
Come on, that's not cool.
Thank you.
He does like one.
How many seats are open, any? One seat? I would love to, if I could hire some
thinking
people
about
that I
quitting
can
my job
trust.
today.
I know some people are really good, but they don't pack. They just do the moving. They don't do the
No, everything's packed.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Where you live in Delray, right?
No,
What's up,
I
brother?
live
How you
in
doing?
Gardens.
Oh, Public Gardens? No, this guy's not. No, he's down south. Yeah, he's down south. Strong movers are down.
Hood Road in
Yeah,
A Panther fan in me wants to recommend Good Greek Moving and Storage, the official moving company of the Florida Panthers.
Oh, I knew you'd say that.
Which is so weird because they've been rumored to be moving for 20 years and they're not going anywhere. So why would they need movers?
Exactly.
Call.
Is that a raise over there?
Yeah, 60, yeah.
Well, they live in Knockatine. It's really in the front. That's last year.
18?
Yeah, it's brand new. It's like a brand new.
My worst day.
Everything's
Should I tell
brand new.
Max?
The home's brand new. The screen's brand new. The shop center's brand new. Like it's all already.
Kind of like that other place that,
My daughter's in a very good school.
Was it?
60. I mean,
There's Jer sitting in seat 10. Love that guy.
Yeah. He's going to come in and play for about 6 or 7 minutes.
It doesn't matter. He's on the show, and that's all I care about.
Well, yeah. I mean, and he could, whack the table over the top of the head if he catches a few hands on the quick. I mean, I've tripled up in that amount of time.
Have you?
In a session, yeah. Sat down with 200, ended up with 6.
is there? I'm moving. From town to town.
And then I executed the most difficult to pull off poker maneuver. I got up.
Nice.
After like 15 minutes. That's it. Like, what, you're just going to take the money and run? I'm like, yeah, that's how it works. I sat down to a heater, and I know if I stick around, I'm going to donk every dollar back off. So I'm going to get out.
Yeah, when I go up there, I stay close there in a hotel. I take my daughter to the beach up there.
they're not far from Best Bet. Because I
Yeah.
go and play at Best
Yeah.
Bet.
What?
Yeah.
I've been there a bunch of times.
It's nowhere near Best Bet. I used to live in Jacksonville.
Did you?
Best Bet is formerly Orange Park, which
Did
is
it?
way out west, nowhere near the beach.
Oh, wow. Well, they had a circuit. They had Greyhound tracks there. They had St. John's, Orange Park, and Jacksonville.
Yeah.
So I believe those have all become their Best Bet locations still.
Oh, they're all Best Bet then.
Yeah.
Well, St. John's is a bit closer
Yeah.
to the beach. I wouldn't say it's close to the beach. A lot closer than Orange Park, though.
This isn't money, is it?
These are chips.
funny.
Think of Jacksonville as West Palm. Orange Park would be like Waxahachie.
Yeah.
That's how far west it
Well,
is.
that's the thing. Is like, you know, whenever I hear like Naples and Fort Myers, I think of them as the same thing, and it's not.
They're not.
Not at all.
They're not even close.
You know. But they used to be called the Naples-Fort Myers Greyhound tracks. I'm like, oh, that's the same thing. And like, oh, no.
How was it? Well, where was it? Was it like in the middle between the two
No,
towns?
it
Then
was
it would
more
make
in,
sense.
I think it was more closer to Fort Myers.
Yeah. Well, they should call it Fort Myers.
Yeah.
First thing you get tilted. Oh, you actually play. All right, well, now you go. There you go. Pacific.
How do you pronounce the last name? Panarello? Panarello. So does that mean you're German?
Jewish.
You're Jewish? You're half Jewish, half German?
I'm a German Jew. Italian. I'm a German Jew.
75.
My father's Italian. Io parlo italiano.
My mom's Italian, my dad's Polish.
And he speaks Italian. You speak Portuguese. Spanish. Yeah, no shit. Well, we've all noticed. Communicate to a lot of people.
When you speak gibberish like me, you can speak a lot of different people too. They just nod their head.
Let it go. Let it go. Let it
Can
go.
I see the river though?
No.
I agree.
No, you can.
Well, Matt, it's been an interesting show today.
Yeah.
Been a lot of parts of the show that I wish we had like a dump button or a beep.
I mean, it would have. The first hour of the show would have sounded like Morse code.
It would have. And it's been another fun Thursday show. Marshall and his friends playing some poker while he hosts and talks.
Laced with more colorful metaphors.
Of course. F-bomb. We might have set an F-bomb record today of, I don't know if you want to go back and count, but I'm guessing at least 35 F-bombs today.
None from me.
No.
Of course, I'm
no.
taking some of these F-bombs with me in case the refs decide that they like Pittsburgh better than us.
You can borrow some.
No, yeah.
Enjoy the game tonight, Matt. I can't wait to hear about it. Go Panthers.
Yeah.
My name is Mike Jameson for Matt Fagan. Also for our dealers, Brian Gelrod and Cornbread Ron. For our producers today, Mikey B and James Thompson. I hope everybody has a great day. We're going to be back tomorrow night for another No Limit Hold'em game with Benny and the crew. 7 p.m. Eastern right here, twitch.tv/PBKC Poker and on YouTube. Everybody have a great rest of your day and good night.
Excuse me. No, but they're done. That's because they're 15 minutes. Our stream's already stopped.
They're not finished. That's fine.
They're.
No, but isn't there commentaries?
No, it's not live. They're commentaries.